I gotta test something. It would like kill you. They'd eat your ass. You want to see? I'm gonna find it, dude. I'm gonna find it. I'm gonna find it. I'm gonna find it. I'm gonna find it. You can see my screen, right? There it is. I'm gonna make a video about this guy. Like, I'm gonna try to like document this guy. I'm gonna try to get an interview with him too. I know I could get an interview with this guy. Well, he's like scared to do it. Fact checking the dinner of Christmas past, man. 1998 to 2016. All right. Done checking. You see this? You see all this? We're not gonna watch the videos. The videos are retarded. They're like insane schizophrenic rants. I'm gonna watch them to like document things, but oh yeah. It's a fact that 18 million children were slaughtered and eaten as their family's Christmas roasts after slaughtering them for not believing in Christmas, like I stated countless times before. It is also a fact that 86 million children in Canada died due to the same phenomenon. 86 million children in Canada died. This is real. No. Okay, so here, I'll lore dump for you. The roast games are not real. Like, this is just schizophrenic rants from like a freakazoid who's like insane. Like, that's what it is. It's like actual like rants from like a crazy person. Hello, Dr. Wrath King. I'm in a trance. I'm in like a schizophrenic trance, Dr. Wrath King. I'm explaining lore to my friend. But this is like schizophrenic like thoughts from like an actual like mentally ill person. But he put all this together, and he has videos that go way back. 6 years ago. He has been doing this for fucking 6 years. And then recently, let's see if we can find it. This guy made a video not that long ago, probably a while ago actually. The truth about child predators and how to actually get rid of them. He like fucking the video is basically just saying like we need to like allow child porn to be legal. That's how you like desensitize people to it. He's actually like insane. And he's like a fucking weirdo. He thinks the part of the meat of the children in the roast games that was eaten was the ass. And then he's got like insane pictures. Let's see if I can find it on his fucking website. Let's see if I can find it. No, dude, this guy's not gonna get help. He is like, he's gone, dude. He's gone. Let's see if I can find the pictures, bro. He uses the weirdest pictures. One of my emotes in Discord is the pic is the picture. Here, look. Roast game body stain. And like the picture is meant to be like there's like a picture there's like a stain on the floor and he's like, this is the outline of the body. It's insane. Here, wait, I got something for you. I'm gonna turn this down. I don't fuck with it. I don't fuck with it. I was gonna show you, but I don't fuck with it. Look at this. Yeah, no one's watching because it's 3 a.m. Everyone's like sleeping. Did you see Wilbur Soot responded, Iverson? But either way, back to what I was saying about this guy. Hold up, let me show you. I should show you like at least one video.
Hello, everybody. I'm Detective Brian, and this very first case of the roast game theory is
fucking
called
cursed.
The Old Country Home of Fort Mill, South
This is the
Carolina.
first case ever.
This is an old country house I knew and visited multiple times.
Oh yeah, so he says this about every single house. He's apparently been in and visited all of these houses that kids were like murdered in. Keep in mind, there's like fucking apparently 18 million victims in America and 86 million victims in Canada. And like, they don't even have 86 million people in Canada. It's fucking insane. Go to bed? No. We got to learn about this lore. I don't fuck with that. Look at this guy, dude.
As a child and growing up, my brother told me when I was young that this old country house was actually built in
I gotta find his other... Dude, he has like 50 different channels. Look at all these. Oh my goodness, this is gold. I don't even know how he has this many followers, man. He has 12k subs. Like, I don't know where he got this from. I think it might be botted. But then again, he has like 69k, 21, 20k. I don't know, man. I don't think he's got that many followers. I'm scared to check the DeviantArt. I'm scared to check the DeviantArt. I'm not going to try that. I'm not gonna try the DeviantArt. I'm not gonna check it. It's too much. Wait, he has a Rumble? Hold on. One follower? No, yeah, this guy definitely botted most of his subs. No shot. This guy definitely botted most of his subs. There's no fucking way. I don't believe it. Do I know Femyaz? Yeah, I've made like I've made like 6 different videos. I'm the dude who had beef with him. I'm like the dude who actually had like beef with him. Like a while back. Back during like the fucking Cheeto shit. Before the Cheeto shit. It was before the Cheeto shit. Then he went and did then he did the Cheeto shit. And then he got much bigger off of that. Not bigger, but you get what I mean. I have 4 viewers right now. Had to tighten my mic, dude. My mic was falling. My mic was falling off. Yeah, this guy definitely botted most of his shit. But he doesn't he does post roast game stuff on here though. How does he do this? Test stream. What are these ads? What the fuck is this?
Hey, I am Brian Mullins the Fox, and as you can obviously hear, the audio quality isn't so great. It's on my Android Motorola phone instead of...
It's my Android Motorola phone? Holy shit, man. I can't believe what computer does this guy have? Exactly, that's what I'm saying. Do you think they're the next gen lolcow with tipster all stemming from Keffels and Jalen? No. No, I think Femyaz is just forgotten mostly. Like if you think if we're gonna say lolcow, I'd say like lolcow of like small commentary, but like Femyaz isn't much of a lolcow. Like Femyaz doesn't defend those people. He doesn't meat ride them like the rest of them do. Like Tipster, Keffels, they meat ride each other. And Femyaz did meat ride them for a minute, but like if there's like substantial proof to show they're retarded, he will like distance himself. So he's not like that stupid. He's like got he has like a brain. But like he has done a lot of stupid shit. That's for sure. He's done some stupid shit. But I just don't think he's got what it takes to be another lolcow. He's more like an orbiter. He's more like an orbiter that says stupid shit so that people will make videos on him. He's kind of like one of those people. Like he does a lot of his shit for shock value, which doesn't really work. Like to be fair, he does have a lot of subs. The only reason why he has these subs is because, see, 3 months ago, it's because of this. He just does his vertical live streams, and that's really all he does. And then he just like acts cute. It's not really an accomplishment. Just because it says 34K doesn't mean he's actually big. Or she, sorry. Sorry, I forgot Femyaz was trans. But like, they're not actually big. It's just inflated numbers from shorts content, which is really stupid. They can evolve into a lolcow, yeah, but again, Femyaz isn't like big. It doesn't build an audience. Like inflating your numbers through live stream, I understand that to people they think it does stuff, but like for example, like I get more views than this on a video. You would think someone with 34K subscribers would like at least turn like to their channel and watch this stuff. They're not. Like they're only here for like the live streams, and most of them are only here to like jerk off to Femyaz. Like if you actually go onto his live streams, the ones where he talks about drama or something, if it's not a vertical stream, which by the way, this is all vertical streams, it barely gets anything. Look at this. These are all high inflated numbers and then 1.1K. That's not a lot. Like that's not a lot for someone with 34K. Anything that's like literally, and this is 6-hour streams, so like 1.1K is not a lot for someone with 34K. Or like, look, 500, 500. Like I get that on my live streams on some of them, and I'm only a 1K channel. It doesn't really build an audience. Like no, like I'm gonna just be real. Nobody knows who Femyaz is. Like most commentators do not know who Femyaz is. Like most commentators don't know who he is or who she is. Like I just don't think Femyaz can be a lol cow unless they actually sorry. Like nobody knows who Femyaz is, so they're not going to equate Femyaz to being a lol cow. You have to be known. And Femyaz is just not good enough to be known, if that makes sense. And that's not me trying to like dog on him, because I'm not like well known. But like if Femyaz is resorting to like shorts live streams for like views and subscribers, Femyaz will never be known. Like she's just never gonna get known. She's never going to be known within the community. Because nobody watches shorts content unless you're like a child. Unless you're like a 10-year-old who's like scrolling through shorts. Or like you're addicted to like, TikTok or some shit. No one's tuning into this shit. Especially since half of them are just like, chill trans girl stream. Chill trans girl stream. Like chill trans, most of it is just that. The ethics of gooning, and all it is just him sitting here, face cam, and then just like flirting with his audience. Like it's just there's no like to be fair, I guess you can consider that lol cow behavior, because I think like previously being known as like a doxer, and then the way they handled most things was pretty bad. To be fair, that I guess you can consider them a lol cow. I just think Femyaz is a retard. I just think Femyaz is stupid. That's it. I don't think Femyaz is anything more than just dumb. Doxer liar, my boy Mrao. Doxer liar femboy. Let's go. It's like the old days. This is the old days right here.
Grammarly now uses AI
Okay,
to help
dude,
you
whatever.
write, not just revise. Type a prompt.
Femyoiz is a name you have probably heard of in one way
He always
or
says
another, whether
Femyoiz.
it's the streams I've done with him, the clips from Augie RFC, or more recently a Cheetos video. Femyoiz is generally not liked in most communities he tries to insert himself into, and I wanted to figure out why. In this video,
There I am. Me and
dive
Geo.
into Femyoiz over 10-year-long internet history, all of his significant controversies, and see if all of the hate is warranted. Timestamps as always will be down below, and without wasting any of your time, let's get into the history of Femyoiz. Femyoiz has been on the internet for over a decade at this point, going through dozens of different names on over 5 different channels. And just to save you all some confusion, I'm going to call each channel by what it's named today, rather than any old aliases they might
Yeah,
have had,
doxing.
at least
What's
as
the
of
other ones?
2023. His first known channel is called Leroy's MC. So Femyoiz
Or like a good answer for like it builds an audience is look at someone like Master Oogway, right? Like here, let's just pull up. Look at Master Oogway. 6.97 million subscribers. Sup, Code Talks? I'm up super late just talking about stupid shit. But look at people like Master Oogway. This guy has 7 million subs, and this dude is getting clowned on by like everybody. Like, you would think a guy with 7 million subs would have people coming to his defense. Nobody comes to this guy's defense. This guy is getting clowned on by everybody because he's built his career off of shorts content. When I say this, you cannot build a community off of shorts content. You can't build an audience or a community off of shorts and live, like short live content. The only way you can build a community is if you do basic regular lives and regular videos. Because there's actual substance. If you just resort to shorts and like shorts lives, the only reason why it does so well and why you get so many viewers and stuff is because people are scrolling. Millions of people are scrolling all the time, and YouTube will push it out there. And then they'll come across it, they'll look at it for like 2 seconds, and then they'll scroll again. And that's one view. That's just one view. That's all you need. So every time somebody's just scrolling and they see it and they scroll again, that's just, it's one extra view. So then you get pushed again, and you get pushed again, and you get pushed again. Like, half the people that watch those Femyas live streams, because you gotta realize this, 34K subs, right? Meshed with all of these numbers, all of these massive numbers, and only 34K subs. That's ridiculous. If you're getting streams with 150, 140, 130, at this point by now, you should be at 100,000 subs. But you're not. And again, it's because most people who see this are just scrolling, shows up, they scroll again, and they move on. And then the occasional viewer, maybe the occasional person might click subscribe, and then they probably never watch it again. They probably just never come back. Because when you go to these live streams, I've been in some of them, it's the same fucking people that have been in there since the beginning and the dawn of time. There's no uniqueness. There's nothing. It's just the same old people that I remember from before. It's like maybe 2 or 3 people talking in chat. This man has not built any career or anything off of this. Like, this guy has built absolutely nothing. Oops. This is his Discord, by the way. I don't want to show that, though, because I'm worried he's got some goofy shit in there. Didn't mean to show that. But I'm in there because I went in there back when I was making videos on him. Because I had to debate him, I think. Or I was joining a debate. I stayed in there because there was something that went on. I'm not going to talk about it because I don't want him to receive backlash for it because it wasn't his fault. Because there was a little freaky guy in there and he got rid of him. So it doesn't matter. But yeah, this guy's got some weird people in his Discord. I'll say that. He's got some freaky guys. But yeah, this guy has not built a community. He hasn't. But yeah, probably shouldn't show that to the stream. I don't want anything freaky to show up, bro. His Discord server's freaky. But yeah, I don't know. Like, the best way to explain it is I don't think he has a community. Just because somebody has 34K does not mean they have a community. Like I said, Master Oogway is a great example. If you have 7 million subs, there's got to be a good chunk of people that'll defend you. And let me tell you something. 30K likes on a 700K view video. If I had the thing that showed the dislikes, it'd be crazy. This guy has no supporters. This guy has like barely any. Like, he's built like a tiny community. Like, the thing about like people like this who make like shorts content is that nobody knows who these people are. These are the guys that you occasionally scroll on like Instagram, YouTube, and Twitter, TikTok on the shorts content. You'll see them a couple times. You'll be like, oh, I recognize that guy. you know, 7 million people, you would think this guy's like the most well-known guy out there, one of the most popular dudes out there, and this guy's barely known. Like, more people know who Turkey Tom is, more people know who Turkey Tom is over Master Oogway. And Turkey Tom's barely, he just cracked 1 million. Like, recently. Like, more people know who this guy is over Master Oogway. But yeah. Sorry, that was an elongated response to that. But, like, don't get me wrong, you can build a small audience, but you're not building a good enough audience. That's why I don't like it when Femyaz flaunts it, because Femyaz likes to flaunt that he figured it out. Quote unquote, he figured it out. He did not figure it out. Okay, it's shorts content. The most generic sellout content you can physically do. Like, bro, that's why I hate half the commentary community. These people.
Okay, so I know this video.
I hate these people. These are just inflated numbers because they make videos like this about the same fucking dudes 20 million times over, and none of it is funny. None of it is entertaining. It's all fucking dog shit. It's terrible. It is the worst content on YouTube. They just make dog shit content after dog shit content after dog shit content. Inflated numbers. Like, it's ridiculous.
Okay, so I know this.
Plus, this guy is like a fucking... I just don't like him. I don't like Lieutenant Beast. I don't like half of these people. Like, Vesh Remy, dude.
YouTube short.
7 million subs. 7 million. Off of doing this. Off of doing this, like, style of content. It's inflated numbers. You have 7 million subs, and he's not even cracking. Like, look at this. Like, sometimes he'll crack 1 million. Like, don't get me wrong, he's making good money off of probably, like, these videos and stuff. But, like, this type of content is some of the worst content out there. It's just literally making fun of, like, kids content creators. Like, yeah, no shit. Kids content creators content are bad. Tell me something I don't know. You know what I mean? Like, it's like, fuck, it's not that good. It's exploiting a system that's already really bad. Like, shorts content is terrible. It's really bad. And all these people do is, like, promote the really shitty fucking content. God damn it, I gotta stop doing that. I bet you there's more. How has he gotten this one to 500K? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I forgot. Samuel did this. Oh, yeah. I forgot. He has 50K subs because he did this. Like I said, it's just inflated numbers. It's so fucking terrible, man. I don't know. So bad. Can't stand it. I hate it when people, like, I don't get me wrong, call me stupid, call me retarded. This content actually hurts me. Like, I let this shit affect me. Unironically. It just is really annoying. Because it's the most low effort dog shit. And that's coming from a guy who makes small commentary, you know, content where it's like gameplay commentary and then I put a few extra things into it. Like, I'm not doing very much effort into my videos. I'm not putting that much effort into it. This is the definition of, like, mills, where you can pump out a video in maybe like 10 minutes tops. Like, it doesn't take that much effort to make this content. And it's just pumping content out for inflated numbers and easy views. There's no creativity, there's nothing, and it destroys the algorithm. It destroys the YouTube algorithm, which hurts everybody else. That's why I don't like it, because it hurts literally everybody. it destroys shorts content, and it also destroys commentary in general, because half of commentary is filled to the brim with this dog shit. Kind of reminds me of like TikTok commentary. There was like an era where there was a lot of TikTok commentary. It wasn't very big, but it was there, and it was really bad. It was like really, really bad. Because half of it was just people trying to like flaunt about like, not flaunt, but they were just doing the whole like Leafy shit where they'd act like Leafy. Holy fuck, man. I just ranted for like a fat minute, dude. Holy. How does Hoopa have 9K? Is it shorts content? Oh, go figure. Go fucking figure, man. Every single one of these small commentators, all they fucking do is make this dog shit content, and then they get inflated numbers, and then I don't care, dude. It's so bad. To think, man, to think I thought these people actually made like informative, interesting content, and all they do is just do that shit. Is Mythical one of those same people? I thought Mythical was actually like a good creator. No, 32K, 20K. I thought Mythical was actually at least making something. Oh. And then there was this. Big shocker. Big surprise. Like, the thing is I don't even mind shorts content. Like, it's not that big a deal. But, I don't know. It also kills your channel. That's one thing I'll say. It really kills your channel. Don't do shorts content if you're trying to make like commentary, or if you're trying to make like regular videos, because your channel will not grow. Because the way the algorithm works, Jesus Christ, the way the algorithm works is in like weird ways, where like if your content pertains to like a specific subculture and on YouTube, like let's just say commentary, then it's going to push it out to commentary viewers, people who watch commentary. But if you try to make a video, let's say, of like on the same caliber as like gaming, let's just say you make a basic gaming video, that shit's going to flop hard, because it's only going to push it to commentary people. It's not going to push it out to people in the gaming community. It might try to push it out, but it's most likely not going to push it out to anybody. A prime example is like on my channel. You know, I got my basic stuff. I got my regular stuff. I got all this extra stuff. And then there's Grizzly Rage. This is a movie review. It's 300 views. Now, to be fair, that's not bad for like what I was pulling before that. But it was a pretty big dip from like 2K, 2K, 1K. But the click-through rate on this is terrible. I think back in the old days of YouTube, you could upload anything you want and it would typically just get views. Like, I understand like people like Penguins or Moist Critical exist. I understand that he like exists in the platform and stuff, and he can make whatever he wants, but that's because he's a 10 million sub channel where he has such a loyal fan base. So he's always going to pull a million, no matter what. It just doesn't even matter. And since he has such high subs, it's going to get pushed out into the algorithm, because a bunch of people are going to click on it right away because people are so dedicated to the guy. So, if you do shorts content and you try to do content on the side like this, your shit is not going to do very well. Like, you're not going to grow off of your regular videos unless you take a step away from this stuff. Like, how long ago was this? How long ago was this? 17 hours ago. Dude, give me a fucking break, man. Latest? Was this actually his latest? No, September 13th. I don't know what I'm talking about. Here, let's turn off this.
Okay, everyone,
Has been trying to prank me, but he sucks.
that isn't very nice to say. You both suck.
So we made a bet that if he could prank me, I gave him this mystery box.
Okay, everyone, let's take a guess what's in the box. I think, personally, is a baseball.
I'm gonna swap his favorite drink, Primary, with Gatorade.
Zong, I got you your favorite drink. Try me. Oh, thank you. Wow, this is so good.
You didn't even fucking drink it. You spilt it all over yourself.
Like, dude, you see what I mean? Like, this is the most dog shit content I ever seen in my fucking life. He's pointing out obviouses. That's all these guys do, is they point out the obvious. They make these shorts videos where they just, like, point out the obvious. And that's all they do. Like, it's a fucking kids content creator. I'm sure the guy makes dog shit content, but, like, at least say something reasonable instead of just being like, oh, he missed his mouth. Oh, what a fucking idiot. Yeah, he's making content for kids. The fuck you... Yeah, he's gonna act like an idiot for his kid audience. Like, that's what kids like. They think it's funny. Little kids think this is funny. Not every, like, 5-year-old is, like, intelligent like you, buddy. Like, Jesus Christ. These fucking commentary shorts content have lesser brain cells than any of these, like, people that they shit on in their videos.
Like and subscribe to me right now and join the Discord in the pinned comments.
Recently, my
See, like, that shit's so bad. Yeah, and then they go into each other's chats. W mythical. The fuck did he do here that was a W? What did he do that was a W? Like, all he did was say, like, oh, you're both stupid. Oh, you missed your mouth. You didn't even drink it. Oh. Like, here before you are famous. No, I will not sub. Holy fuck. Yeah, this shit is terrible, man. I hate these creators. They do nothing good. That's why I get... Dude, that is why I get so heated when, like, I have, like... No offense to Morale, but that's why I get so heated when, like, Morale, like, sits there and says, like, you make schlop. It's like, no, I don't. This is schlop. Like, this is the absolute worst of the worst form of content. Like, at least these kids content creators are putting effort into trying to make kids content. At least they're going out of their way to, like, do wacky, silly things so that their kids' audience might enjoy it. These guys are literally just ripping their videos and then, like, putting in the most bare bones effort into it ever. And the reward is nothing because you don't make much money off of shorts content. People typically don't make a lot of money off of this stuff. It's not very common, I would say. It's not very common to make money off of shorts content. That reminds me, I should do like the... Should I actually? Here, let's try it. What is it called? Tier list? Tier list maker? Oh, fuck. I'm so retarded. It's like late at night. I'm like actually like... I don't know why I'm doing this. I bet you my fan, you can hear it like in the background too. I'm just like chilling in my room. Not my room, but I'm chilling in the... So the way my setup is, I have 2 bedrooms. Because I live in an apartment complex. Me and my fiance. We got 2 bedrooms. Second bedroom is the game room. Call it the game room. I got like 2 PC setups. One's hers. One is hers. One is mine. And then we got a big TV right here. And then we got the nice... It's like a couch. What is it called? A futon. And then the other room is the bedroom. That one's for sleeping. We sleep in that one. I don't think I'm going to find the actual commentary. I don't know how people get access to this fucking tier list. Like, I don't... Like, brother, I don't know where it is. You look up commentary, and it doesn't even give you the correct one. I bet you this isn't even right. Like, what is this? Half of these dudes, like, aren't even here anymore. Half of these dudes are just orbiters on Twitter, actually. I just realized that. Like, most of these guys are Twitter orbiters. Like, he's not here anymore. I wish I had access to the actual commentary tier list. Yeah. I think we're done. I think we're done. I think I finished my tier list. Hey, anybody Hey, it says I have 5 viewers. Hey, if you guys are watching, do you think the tier list is good? Are we agreeing on the tier list? Is this a good tier list? I mean, is that do we agree? Just wondering. Isn't this the guy that he said some fuck shit? He said some fuck shit, I swear on my life. He said, like, nah, they got the tea spill channels on here, bro. That's not commentary. Yeah, no, I don't know how they have access to this commentary tier list. I wouldn't fucking know. Oh, maybe, you know what, maybe, here, wait, I have something to show you guys. I forgot to show that. I forgot to show that. Dude, I'm gonna find it. 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 I'm gonna fucking find it, dude. I gotta find it. I gotta. I will find this tier list, dude. I will. It's the last thing I fucking do. I fuck with this so hard. It's such a good fucking... Sorry, I was just showing it to you guys. I don't think we're gonna find it. I don't think we're gonna see it. Unless somebody like re-uploaded it or something. Swear on everything I rewatched it. I watched the thing. Yeah, see, it's only showing the tier list maker. How do people have access to this fucking thing? Where do they get access to this? Textank called me a pedo, dude. It's over. He said me, what? He said me, Stormy, and... Where am I, actually? I'm right there. Me and Stormy, together forever. Oh, they are in the shorts content. Yeah, these fucking goobers. Oh my goodness, dude. There's too many people in this community, man. There's too many. This guy doesn't even make videos anymore. This guy got, like, caught for being, like, freaky. This guy's, like, hated by everybody. What is this channel? Oh, you guys can see my mouse. You guys can see it. How did I get a jump to 15 views for some reason? Dude. I don't even know how I managed to get viewers. I was expecting this to just be like a 1-view stream. But it wasn't. I really want to find this tier list maker and actually like make a good tier list. But I can't. I can't find it. It's just not there. Fuck is Skibbity. Weezus. Yeah, you know, I fuck with Weezus. He's chill. I fuck with Weezus. The glazing is ridiculous on some of these guys, man. I'm sorry. Except, like, I don't know. I don't want to be a dick, but like a lot of, I mean, it's Kusari's like opinion. I don't really give a fuck. He can have his opinion. But a lot of these guys build it off of like editing equals good content, which it doesn't. I don't think editing equals good content. Just because you're good at editing doesn't mean you make like solid content. But I will say, like, Kusari does make really good videos. He makes really good stuff. Like, I respect that he put like diesel patches up there. Because it shows that it's like, just because it's low effort doesn't mean it's bad content. Because like diesel patches is a prime example of like incredible commentary, even though it's like really low effort. Because he actually like says shit that's like interesting. Or he brings a good like opinion to the table. I think his content's great. Like, I think it's good content. But like Lyrics and Riz, come on now. Lyrics and Riz is a little much. Tommy C and Riz, come on now. And then we got Ronald Riz and Riz. I mean, that makes sense. He's Riz. But I guess that's fair. I can't hate on it. Like, I don't know. I know he was in the call with like Samuel, I think Samuel and them, so that's probably why they're really high. Cause I don't want to be that guy, but like Samuel should not be in Skibbity. I know for half of it they weren't taking it real or serious. But like Toxic Distress and Mid, the fact that he's even in a tier higher than Ass is ridiculous. This guy's like Sensitive Society and Ass, but Toxic Distress and Mid is actually like criminal. That's like a crime. Putting Sensitive Society in the same tier as a guy who makes like Splatoon commentary with like fucking voiceover. Yeah, like, dude, I don't even know what to say to that. Like, how is that on the same level? And how is Toxic Distress somehow better? How is Michael Alberto somehow better than Sensitive? You gotta have some major beef with him or something to put him in that low. Like, that to me is ridiculous. Like, I don't know, man. Like, that to me, that makes no sense. That's why I think it was like they must have been joking or something, and they must have been fucking around or something. Must have been. Because I cannot see how you would put Toxic Distress over like Sensitive and like, I know Mrao was a joke. I know they put Mrao in there as a joke, as in Ass as a joke. Because I would also argue on that fact, not just because I'm friends with the guy, but because his content is like 10 times better. Like Toxic Distress is like one of those guys where he's like a revolutionary guy for the small commentary community. He's like one of those guys that's like quote unquote revolutionary. He wasn't revolutionary. He was just one of those kids who made like basic gameplay commentary where he like, here, I'll show you. I'll just show you. I think I spelled it wrong. I'm like fucking retarded. He quit a while ago. There's like a specific video that I thought was just really bad. This one. Penguin Z are the most overrated YouTuber of all time. And the video is literally just him saying he's overrated because he make poopy joke. and it's like, sorry that you don't enjoy his humor. I don't know what you want me to say to you. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know what you want me to say. Like, if a million people like his content because he's a funny guy who just makes low effort, fun, enjoyable content, like, okay, sorry he's not like super edgy like you. I don't know.
Alright, what's up? It's me, and today we're gonna be talking about.
But see, it's like, it's the most basic, like, fucking leafy voice.
One of the biggest channels on YouTube. Today we're gonna be talking about one of the most well-respected YouTubers, Moist Critical, who's famous for his vlogs, gaming, and commentary videos. You know, Moist Critical has built up a very good reputation around himself because in most people's eyes he's like funny, entertaining, and most of all edgy. Let's just dive into this landfill.
I wouldn't say he's edgy. I don't know where he got that.
Alright, so for whatever reason, Moist Critical really seems to have this reputation around him as the last, like, true YouTuber or something. Pretty much.
Slot maxing? I'm like streaming at like 3 a.m. I just thought it'd be funny.
A lot of people like him because he's edgy, right? He's one of the last edgy YouTubers who doesn't censor themselves. You know, he really is just one of the last OG 2016 style YouTubers. No, he isn't. He's just as bland and boring as everyone else except
Like, see, his main criticism is like literally just saying like, oh, he's actually not edgy and he's not funny. It's like, I don't know why people hold Toxic Distress at such a high esteem. He's not a good content creator. He never was. He was just he's just like every other generic gameplay commentator, which doesn't mean he's bad. But like, it doesn't make him good either. He wasn't that good. Like, people hold him at such high esteem. It's so fucking retarded. Oops. The roast games, dude. Fucking the roast games, man. Oh, what the hell? Why am I on here? That's why I get so confused as to why people put him at such a high esteem. I think it was a meme. I swear, on my life, it was a meme. I swear. Who the fuck is Toxic Distress? He was like a dude that was big, like, fucking, like a year, not a, yeah, like around a year or two ago. And, like, a bunch of small commentators, like, hold him to such a high esteem. But I don't know why. Because when I watch his content, it's literally just, like, leafy. It's basically just, like, attempting to be leafy. That's all it is. Like, he puts on like the leafy voice. He tries to be like a little edgy, and then he basically just says the most basic shit you'll ever see, which is fine because like I make content like that. But like, I wouldn't expect people to put me at such a high esteem, you know? Like, my opinion was basically saying like, if you're going to put sensitive and ass, then you need to put Toxic Distress in ass. And Michael Alberto an ass. And, like, half of these dudes. Because, like, at least Sensitive is, like, somewhat funny. He just wasn't funny. But I think he was just a meme. He wasn't, like... How do I put this? He was big in small commentary in a sense of small commentary. Like, this is Kusari. Kusari made this, and Kusari's a pretty big commentator. And if he's putting Toxic Distress on the list instead of I don't know who this is, that means he was, like, known. He just wasn't, like, hella known. If that makes sense. Like, he was, like, one of those dudes who was, like, in small commentary that everybody kind of knew in small commentary. If that makes any sense. I don't know if that makes any sense, but I don't know. I thought his shit was kind of mid. I think most of this is a meme, though. Sense of Society's garbage, but Michael Alberto is unironically terrible. His shit is like fucking... Oh my god, dude. He's like a little soy boy. It's like a little fucking weirdo.
Just a few years.
His voice is so fucking icky. You. What did he do again? He like got into some beef with some... Oh yeah, Nicholas Diorio. I forgot about that. This video was like terrible. Holy moly. But I was like talking about how I respect his list because I respect putting like diesel patches in like top pops, right? Because a lot of these guys like hold such a high esteem for like better editing equals better video, but I don't hold that opinion. I think it's about personality. That's me. I know a lot of people hold a different opinion, but like just because you make high effort edited videos doesn't mean that people are going to come to watch your channel. You could make the most, look at like Internet Ajay. Wait, bro, ain't no way one of my old profile pictures is in the I don't know category. No way I'm less known than small commentator. I'm just, well, I mean, to be fair, I don't think Kusari is like seeking like femboy content. I don't think Kusari is like seeking like femboy commentator content. Or like putting Sleepy and Skibbity. Like it's like just because someone makes low effort doesn't mean that they're bad. Like as long as you're like saying something interesting, I think people are going to enjoy your content. Like the reason why Diesel Patches has like more subs than like say Toastify or like half of these people is because people enjoy watching just a guy talk about something. It's the same thing with like Critical, where he's got so many subs but he puts low effort into his videos. It's because he's like a funny, entertaining guy. Like he's just funny and entertaining. Like sure, he doesn't put a lot of. Kusari is secretly a chaser. What does that mean? I just thought he made like good videos. Oh, that's all I know. He makes like really good high effort videos.
I've got to share.
Should have put me in pedo too. Dude, I just like, I love how like Tech Saint, I fucking love Tech Saint, but I love how at the entire fucking stream he's sitting there going like, Meow, March Baby, and Stormy Skeleton, put them all in pedo. And everybody in the fucking call had to be like, no, don't actually do that. They're not actual pedos. Like they're like trying not to get in trouble. It's so fucking funny. I think they tried to do that for you too. If I'm not mistaken, they were like, Femias, put him in pedo. But but Kusari just ended up lumping everybody, and I don't know if he just didn't know them. But I'm trying to figure out like who half of these guys are. I'm starting to learn who like most of these people are. It's kind of crazy. But I obviously don't know like a couple of these guys. But this guy is like a freak. I know that, so I don't know why he's here. The problem I have is I don't know how to access this tier list. Like it hurts my brain. Cause like I don't know how these people have access to this tier list. It's like a fucking secret tier list that no one else has access to. You have to be like handed it. Or like here, unseen. Is it the unseen or is it unseen? Might be the unseen. Oh my goodness. Man, I don't know how to fucking say his name. I give up. I barely know any of these people. I just like watching small commentators spurg out at each other. Yeah. I'm different. I'm the opposite. I don't like it. I mean, actually, no. To be fair, I do like it. To an extent, I like it. Like, it's funny to laugh at, but like for the most part, like it just like fills my brain. It's like blackballing, or not blackballing, sorry, blackpilling. It's like depressing. It's like you have nothing better to do with your life other than argue with each other about like really retarded things on the internet. Like really? Which to be fair, like I do that, but they do it like nonstop. And it's like at some point you got to take a break. You know what I mean? Like I take a second to like enjoy my life, kind of go outside, do some stuff, hang out with my fiance. Like, you know, I take time away from just content creation. Like to be fair, like if I wasn't with my fiance, I'd probably be doing YouTube. Like I'd make a video every single day and I would just probably be nearly terminally online, which I'm glad I'm not. But like, I don't know. It is really funny. Like it is. Like watching like these like small commentary spurgs argue about like the most just unbelievably stupid shit is like hilarious. It's so funny. It's so funny listening to people like argue about really stupid shit. But like it gets to a point where like I just can't, like I'm just like, no, I don't want to watch. I don't care anymore. I was like shitting on like the fucking Lieutenant, these fucking Mythical and Lieutenant Beast and all these like fucking,
Hey guys, what's up?
these like retarded commentators. I used to know Mythical, I think. Not really. I kind of used to know him. They think they're more important than they actually are too. Dude, no, exactly. Like most of these small commentary dudes like actually think they're like, how do I put this? They think they're like big or something. They think they're like important. And it's like, you're not. Like no one cares. Like realistically, it's like nobody cares about you. Like nobody knows you. Nobody cares about you. Nobody gives a shit about you and your content. That's why I'm trying to stray away from like small commentary spurg shit, because as much as it is like yeah, as much as it is low effort to make videos about like current day, you know, not commentary, but like drama topics, it's like at least I'm making something about something that's relevant within the internet. So at least I'm talking about something that people, I guess, care about talking about. Like in Praise of Shadows, right? It's like everybody was talking about that guy. And it's like, to be fair, like everybody's going to be like, oh, look at all the commentary channels making videos about him. But it's like, yeah, but people want to watch that. Like people want to see you talk about like this absolute buffoon. Even if they've watched like multiple different people talk about the guy and stuff. Like it's just fun to clown on the guy, especially because it's also fun to point out like the hypocrisies and what he's talking about and all this other stuff. Because it's such a big drama. It's such a massive drama. So there's at least something to talk about. But whenever these small commentary dudes like make videos about each other, it's like you're making a video for nobody. Like nobody wants to watch this. Like it's only going to reach a certain group of people. And that certain group is like you and your friends. It's not going to go past any other point. Because nobody gives a fuck if, like, Mythical and, like, Hoopa had a drama or a beef or some shit. Like, nobody fucking cares. Same thing goes for, like, me and shit. That's why I didn't make my, That's why I just gave up on, like, the Zerumi video. Topic commentary slap is not sustainable unless you're really funny. To an extent, I'd say, because it can be sustainable if you're really, really, really consistent. If you were to upload every single day, you're eventually going to get a bunch of viewers, even if you're like really dry in commentary. Like, no offense to him. No offense to the guy, because I watch him once in a while. I tune into his stuff, but like, look at Optimus, man.
All right, what's going on, everybody?
1.2 million subs, and most of his videos are like, he's not as consistent anymore, but when he was producing a lot. But like, he doesn't have much of a personality to him or anything. Like, back when he was just making videos about like, let me look at like probably popular, huh? Oh, that was 6 years ago, actually. What the hell? Huh. But, like, see, like, he has 1 million subs, but his highest view videos are, like, 3.6, unless he deleted a lot. I wonder. Wonder if he deleted a lot of his videos. But like, it's just through consistency. And he probably made loads of money off of it. So it's like, if you're consistent in making a video every single day, you're eventually going to reach a point, even if it's schlop. Even if it's just sloppy shit. Because it'll pull. It'll pull views eventually, and then all your other views will pull views, and then this one will pull views, and then YouTube's just going to throw you into the algorithm, and you'll make money even if it's just low effort dog shit. And like I said, no offense to the guy. I do think some of his videos are interesting, but like the guy doesn't bring like a much of a big personality to the videos, which is what kind of, in my opinion, shows like that you don't need to bring massive amount of personality. There's different things. You can either do high effort videos, personality based content, or consistent content. There's like 3 routes you can take. I don't count like shorts as one of them, because shorts is kind of like, you don't really make a lot of money off of that unless you're like really big. Unless you're like insanely big. You can't remain consistently indefinitely. Ask Jalen about it. Yeah, but Jalen's not a good case study because Jalen killed her career. Like, Jalen, like, unironically just killed her own career. Like, no one ever made, like, videos saying, like, Optimus is, like, a racist. You know what I mean? Like, when people look up Jalen, they see, like, videos saying, like, this person's a racist and stuff like that. They killed them. They killed their career. Like, no one's gonna want to watch your channel if they see a bunch of people saying you're a bad person. Like, that's kind of how it works. Like, if you keep a squeaky clean career going, then if you keep like a good squeaky clean image, then you'll be fine. But if you're gonna do topic commentary, you're gonna need to be consistent, and you gotta be hella lucky. Like, you gotta be hella lucky. Because, like, for example, like Sense of Society or Cheeto and guys like that, it's like they don't have like an insanely high energy personality. You know what I mean? They don't have like an insanely high energy personality. Maybe you can make a case for like current day Cheeto for having a quote unquote personality. I would say like it's a personality for like kids, which I get it, because you're trying to pull views, you're trying to make money. So you're going to want to attract the audience that most people watch commentary, you know, kids. So I get it, but they don't really have like a bubbly personality or anything. They make like a few jokes from here and there once in a while. And they're still doing great. Like, they're doing great. Like I said, I think Jalen's a bad case study, because if you're going to look up Jalen, or if you look up Jalen, you're going to see so many people dogging on Jalen. So it just isn't a good case study. Like I said, like Optimus or whatever, like he's a 1 million sub channel, but if he uploaded right now, he's getting like 67, 44, 30, 26, possibly sometimes even 100K. Like this can pay the bills. Like, this realistically can pay the bills. And I'm sure the guy's made like a bunch of money already. Like, if you're, I wouldn't say topic commentary is the perfect way to have a dead channel. I wouldn't say that, because there's plenty of channels who have grown off of just being purely topic commentary, especially right now. There's actually a huge influx of, God, I forgot their names. Damn it. I forgot their names. But there's been an influx of just a lot of commentary channels who are kind of growing that are doing topic commentary. I think it's mostly built off the idea that if you have something interesting to say, then topic commentary is not a terrible thing. Because like I said, high effort doesn't automatically equal good videos, and it also doesn't automatically equal growth. Because there's a lot of commentators that I've seen who make high effort, and they just get nothing. They barely get anything. So it kind of sucks. Because it's like, you see these guys who are like putting in high effort and they barely get jack shit. Which, don't get me wrong, like, if the video's not interesting, I couldn't care less. But like, I just feel bad because like, if you put in a lot of effort, I wish that it would pump out to people. I'm rambling, dude. Holy fuck. Like, fucking, I'm tired, bro. I'm tired, but I'm doing this because it was a funny bit. I went on stream because it was a funny bit. Thought it was interesting. What audience is going to stick around for topic commentary? People only care about the topic being talked about, not the creator. Not entirely. Like I said, Sensitive Society is a massive channel. And he's been doing it for fucking forever. Like I said, this pays the bills. Even if it's not 100K, this pays the bills. You know what I mean? 99K, 180K, 88K, 82K, 79K, 80K, 73. It's consistency. You should start algorithm maxing for a funny bit. Nah, I'm not doing that. I can't. But like this pays the bills. Like this is views. Like he's been doing this for years. Like I do agree that like, oh, sup Pizza Lord? I do agree that like a lot of audiences don't stick around. Like a good example is like I watched Sensitive way back in the day, and I watch maybe a few of his videos now. Like I didn't really stick around a lot. But like at the end of the day, it's like what you're saying is true. People only care about the topic being talked about. That's essentially why topic commentary is a great way to keep a channel alive. It's actually a good way to keep a channel alive because people are only there for the topic. So if you make topic commentary and you're at the size of like Sensitive Society and you're consistent, you could do this for 10 years and you'll probably stay the same. You'll probably grow a little bit and still get enough views to pay the bills. You're getting enough views to pay the bills and more, right? And to save up and make more. Like you might not be like a million sub channel who's getting like $1 million per video, like a fucking doing incredible. Like you might not be doing that. But like you said, people only care about the topic. So if you're doing this at a consistent rate, a video a day or a video every other day where you talk about like a drama going on, you're always going to get views, especially at the size that he's at. How long does it usually take to grow a reasonable audience? It could take a long time. Like for me, I've been doing this for 2 to 3 years now. And I've recently just hit, I wouldn't say recently, but I've just reached like 1K. It takes a while. I'd say when you hit like the 1K mark, views start to kind of roll in easily. Not easily, but like let's say you're consistent. Once you hit like a specific spot in subs, YouTube will start pushing you out more. It really depends on the amount of videos you make. Like if you've made like one video in your entire life, that video is not going to automatically reach success unless you're the luckiest man alive. So like, let's say you make like 100 videos. You're at that point, one of those videos is gonna pop off. And if you made a good enough video, you're gonna grow a decent amount. Like you're gonna grow. My issue is like, good example is like, I've had a few videos pop off, but my commentary back in the day was pretty bad. Like my ability to talk on subjects was pretty fucking terrible. So I barely grew. For over 10 years on and off, started taking it seriously a bit over a year ago. Yeah, it takes a lot of dedication. You really need to put your like time and effort into doing it. Cause like, here's the thing. There are people who grow after like doing it for like a week. There are people who grow after doing it for a month. There are people who grow after 10 years. Sometimes it takes people years. Sometimes it takes people months. It's all about consistency. I know a lot of people make the argument that it's quote unquote luck based. It's not luck based. If you make a video a day that with actual editing behind it, you will grow. You will. You're not going to be stuck in the mud. You're not going to be like sitting in a spot waiting for luck to hit. If you upload at a consistent basis for like, let's say a year straight, you will grow. Like you will grow as a content creator. You will get there. And like, for example, if you make friends with other content creators, you can help yourself by maybe doing you might like get well known within other communities. Like a good example is like make friends with people in Discords or something. Like join Discords, make friends in Discords, and then people in that Discord will be much more supportive of your content. Like a good example is like a lot of people say like networking is not a thing anymore. It still is. Networking still works. Like a good example is when I started becoming friends with Morale, my channel grew exponentially because I started becoming way more known within his Discords and his community. And right now, like I would argue that most people know who I am if I were to go into like Morale's like Discord or like his on his YouTube or something. Like most people are going to be like, "Oh yeah, I know that guy." So it's like make friends, grow your channel, make friends, just do a lot of communication, consistency, stuff like that, and you'll grow. My issue is that I'm extremely lazy. So I do get videos out at like kind of a consistent basis, but like for the most part, I have ADHD, so I get really distracted really easily. So it's kind of hard. I've been trying to work on getting better at it. But like if I wanted to, I could pump videos out every day probably if I wanted to. And I probably would have, like if I did that like a year or two ago, I'd probably be at a much better level. I probably have way more subs, but I didn't. I've had many moments where I took breaks, and that was the issue. That's the issue with like, say for example, Femias is like, I've done this for over 10 years on and off. That was the key word, on and off. Can't do that. Don't do that. Do not do on and off. If you take breaks, if you go off the internet or you step away from the internet, you're done. You're fucked. It's like restarting. It's like pressing the restart button. I don't want to do that. I don't want to encourage like laziness. I don't. I want to push myself to actually work and actually push myself and do like effort into things. I enjoy the editing process. Like I like editing. It's fun. I enjoy editing. I know like sometimes when I edit, I'm like, oh, I don't want to edit. Oh, this is boring. But like, it's just because in my brain I'm lazy and I just am like, I want to go play a video game right now, or I want to like stimulate my brain on something else. But like when I actually get to the process of like editing, like for example, my Man-Eater series video, I had so much fun making that. I had so much fun doing it. So I want to do it more. I want to do like more edited videos, like more higher effort edited videos, because it's fun. I enjoy it. I also just enjoy making like some of these videos. Like, I don't know. I just don't feel like fulfillment. That's why I like put like somewhat effort into my videos, because if I were to just like slap gameplay on with nothing else, I don't know, I just wouldn't feel right. Like it just like makes me feel like upset, because I'm just like, man, that was bad. Streaming for multiple hours every day and being entertaining for every second can be hard. I agree and disagree at the same time. Like, if you're, oh, why am I clicked on this? If you're like good, or sorry, if you've been doing it for a long time, I'd say it's not that hard. Like, you kind of know what you're doing. You kind of understand things. Like, realistically, I don't want to act like, I don't want to toot my own horn and act like I'm good or something, but like, I don't want to be that guy, but I could sit here and be entertaining for about 6-7 hours. It's pretty easy. Like, whether it be playing a video game or talking about a drama or doing something, it's really not that hard. All you got to do is just act like a retard, basically. Like, entertaining equals be retarded. Like, literally. Be crazy, be stupid, be silly. Like, I don't find it, I don't know if it's just me, I don't find it like, I know a lot of streamers will pull the like, oh, it gets tiring, socially draining. For me, it's not like that. I don't get socially drained. I could do it for like a day straight probably, and I'd feel fine. Listen, I'm fucking streaming at 4 in the morning, brother. I could do this all day. Like, I don't know. I don't know if it's just me or not. I don't know what it could possibly be. So maybe I don't see it. But, and don't get me wrong, I like streaming. I think streaming's fun. I've gotten into it more, and I enjoy it. I really like streaming. It's low effort. Well, I wouldn't call it low effort because you got to give up like hours every time. But it's just a good way to engage with your community, like in real time, I guess is the best way to explain it. But like if I really wanted to be entertaining, which I don't care to. Yes, it's easy. It's easy to do for a day. Doing it every day is a lot different. It's kind of like, I don't know. I don't agree because, well, it depends. If you're making like a lot of money off of it, like let's say you're making like good money off of it, it's the easiest thing in the world. You're making like thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars to fucking sit on stream and basically just like like react to videos, play a video game, talk to chat. You know, it's like, it's pretty fucking easy. But if you're like a small fry and you're not making a lot of money, or let's say you're barely making anything, it's like, it could be really tiring. It could be really hard because there's no reward. You're like putting in effort for nothing. But like, if you're like streaming for like let's say like Ludwig, when he did that streaming thing, when he streamed like 24, I think he streamed like every day until the timer ran out, and then donating like made the timer go up or something. Like, that's easy money right there. I mean, I could do that. If I was at a situation where I streamed like 24/7, you know, until timer ran out and people just donated and stuff, brother, sign me up. I don't think that's hard. I mean, maybe I just think differently. Oh, you see, that's the thing. You have to balance college and streaming. Like half of these other streamers are like, they're just streamers. Like, see, you're trying to balance like a big thing with another big thing. And that's hard. Like, that's really difficult. That's what I mean by like small fries or something like that. Like some of these guys who are smaller, like they got to go to their job, or they got to go to like, you know what I mean? Like they got to go to their job, or they got to go to college. They got to go to school or something. Like they got stuff they got to do. Like I don't want to be, do you get more motivated after being monetized? Yes. Yeah. Monetization motivated me heavily. Because I was at a point where I was like stagnated. I was stuck at like 900 subs. I was like stuck at 900 subs and stuff like that. And I was like about to kick the can. I was like, dude, I can't take time away from this anymore. Like, I don't want to keep doing this if I'm not going to get any reward from it. Then I got monetized and I instantly switched. Like my brain instantly was like, if I keep going and if I keep pushing myself, this could lead to like more. Like maybe this could lead to like a side hustle, you know, where I make a little extra money on the side. Plus, I will say this, plus I have a fiance who makes a very good amount of money. So I'm very lucky. I'm very lucky to have her in my life. Because, like, if I was not with her, or if I was with, like, let's say she didn't have, like, the job that she was in or something like that, like, I wouldn't be uploading nearly as much. Because I'd probably be out there, like, working, like, 1 or 2 jobs trying to, because the economy where I'm at is bad. Like, living is terrible. But like, I'm very lucky to have her. So I'm just very like, I'm in a position where I can't really tell people how to feel about like, I don't know, like monetization. Like I upload more at a consistent basis because I have time to actually do so. Essentially is what I'm saying. Like she works and she makes good money. I'm kind of the dude who like, I'm her husband who like takes care of things. You know, I clean. We got cats. I take care of the cats. I do little. I work a little bit, basically is what I'm saying. I work a little bit, and then I do YouTube as another thing. I make a little bit of money, essentially. The whole game plan, I don't want to get like personal, but like the whole game plan is like, right, if I were to have kids, I would be like the stay-at-home dad, which is something I've always aspired to be. I've always aspired to be like a dad, if that makes sense. Cuz like my job aspiration has always been kind of sporadic, cuz I was originally trying to be an engineer for like my videos. How much money does a video make on average? Like, what's the general range, brother? Bro, mine is so sporadic, I don't know how to average it out. I got videos that have made like 10 cents, and then I got videos that have made like $20. Like, I'm all over the fucking place. Like, my videos are my videos are like ridiculously all over the place. My recent video, that one's at like $23, I think, or something like that. And it's still got views that it's still, I believe, calculating. So I could be like making 30 off of it. But then I got a video, I think, before that that's made like 18 cents or something. So it's very, very sporadic. I don't know a median. I'd probably say, I guess, since, let's just say, like, if I were to average out the amount, I make like a little money. I don't make a lot of money. I don't make a lot. Like, that's another thing. If you're gonna if you want to make this into a job, make sure you're making like a good amount, because I'm not making a lot. I consider this a side hustle, like where I'm just making a little bit. Like, I just make a little extra money on the side. I'd say a mean, or like a median. Is it mean or median? I don't know. But let's just say I clump them all together. I'd say maybe $4. Say like maybe $4 a video. It's the same with donos from streams. I make anywhere from $20 to $1,000. Dang. 1,000 is crazy. I'd love to have that. That'd be crazy. That's like living the dream, you know? Where you're just making like 1,000 a video or 1,000 a stream and shit like that. And like you make this kind of like your life and stuff. You started algorithm maxing, you'd make more money. Like, I don't know. I've considered doing it in the sense of like, if I were to do like a drama stream, I'd have one stream that's regular, one stream that's vertical. But I just don't like exploiting these. I don't like exploiting the shorts content, because I don't want my content to get stuck in like a loop, if that makes sense. Because I know how the algorithm kind of fucks with shit if you make a lot. Like, a good example is like Femias. You are a live streamer. If you were to try to make like a video, it probably wouldn't do very well. Oh, $1,000 was one stream, which was insane. That was a one-time occurrence. Oh, okay. But like, if you were to make like a video, I doubt it would be at the same level as like your live streams, because YouTube considers you a live streamer. So your content is being pushed out to people who watch live streams on YouTube, essentially. Like, your content is being force-fed into that. It's not... Well, it's shorts. You know what I mean? It's like shorts content, you know? So it's like, it's gonna go on the algorithm. Like, there's kids who will literally just like scroll through it and they'll just see your stuff, and then that's a view. You know what I mean? Like, that's not me trying to like diss on you or anything, but like, it's just like, it's shorts. You know, people scroll through that shit. People get big views off of that stuff all the time. The amount of small commentators who have like inflated channels from shorts content is ridiculous, because it's just easy to do. Which, like, don't get me wrong, it's a cheat code. It is. That's how I'll bridge the gap. I want to make a video talking about shorts commentators because I unironically hate them. Like there's like it just like hurts. It's like my blood boils when I see it because I fucking hate it. It's so bad. It's such terrible content. I just got done watching like a mythical one where all he does is sit there and point out the obvious for like 30 seconds, and somehow they got 100,000 views. Like it's like it's the best way to explain it is like that's what kills the algorithm. That's what kills YouTube. Like shit content like that is what kills YouTube. You're not making anything funny or informative, and the people you're making fun of are like kids content creators who are putting more effort into their content than you are yours. Like at least do something entertaining. But all these like small commentary retards do is just like point out the obvious and then just call it a day, and it's so bad. Well, you're different. You don't make shorts content. You live stream. So at least you're like, I will give you the benefit of the doubt, right? I will give you the benefit. Sup, Melee? I will give you the benefit of the doubt. And I will say that, like, yes, your streams are like 6-hour streams. You're putting effort into them. Like, these guys put maybe 10 minutes into a shorts video and then they like upload it like they upload like 5 a day. You know what I mean? Like, it's garbage. It's terrible. Like, at least you're like live streaming for like hours. You're putting hours of effort into something, even if it's just a shorts thing, right? You're putting effort into it. You're doing something. Exactly. That's what I'm trying to say is you're on a live stream. You're live streaming yourself, like researching evidence, talking about things for hours. You're putting in the time and the effort, unlike these guys. These guys are just exploiting a very simple system and ruining that system. Like, you're damaging the YouTube space. You're damaging the algorithm. Because live streaming is different. Live streaming is a whole different space on YouTube. Like, a long shorts live streams. Yeah, they all make the same type of shorts. It's annoying, honestly. I can agree with that 1000%. Dude, because when you go to their channel, it's literally like, oh my goodness, dude. I'm back on the same fucking topic. Oh, Brian Mullins is back, bro. Fuck. Oh, he's evil. Or I did Lieutenant Beast. Like, dude, it's the same. See, but that's what I mean, is like, that's good content. Look at this. It's the same guy. Like, this guy's living vicariously through his content. It's so bad. It's terrible. And like, look at this. You're not making money off of this. 9.1k views. Yeah, you made like 2 cents. Good job, pal. Sometimes I'll spend hours of my streams just reading studies. See, but that's what I'm saying is, yeah, with live streaming, you're interacting with your audience. You're doing shit for like again, Femias, you're doing shit for like hours on end. I can't hate on that, right? I can't sit here and lump you in the same boat as like these dog shit creators, because you're taking like 5 to 6 hours every day. Like, you're taking 5 to 6 hours of your life and your time out of your like day. You're not wasting. I wouldn't say you're wasting your life, because I would say if you're producing money and if you're making something out of it, you're doing it for something, right? You're making something out of it. But like, you're putting in effort. You're sitting there and you're taking up 6 hours every day, which is tiring. It can be tiring to do every single day. These guys will take maybe, I would say, about an hour, and they make like maybe, I'd say like about 5 or 6 of these. About an hour, 5 or 6 of these, pump them out. Reading studies is usually the more low effort stuff for me, not gonna lie. I wouldn't say that. I think reading studies can be more high effort than, like, how do I put this? I don't know what else you do, but let's say, like, reading studies is like fucking doing research for like a school project or something, you know? Like, that takes effort. That takes time, right? It's a high effort thing to do. Like, half the time in school, I never read any research shit. I just fucking looked up things on Google, found it right away, put it on there, and typically I got an A or something. Vince Cup made yeah. Him and like
Okay, so
him and like what, Veshremi? They destroyed commentary. They unironically destroyed it. Like they ruined, they're single-handedly ruining the algorithm. When I read studies, it's because I'm autistically hyperfixated and would have read them off stream anyways. Hey, no, but listen, that's smart. I'm just starting to realize that I should start streaming when I'm doing research for videos. I really should. And then what I can do is I can turn these streams into a form of a stream highlight for those videos. Kind of like how Critical does that, where he streams and he watches videos and then he'll use that as a way to make his videos. I love researching when there's a question I have about whatever topic I'm talking about. See, that's a good, that's a good mindset to have when being a commentator. Like, if you want to be a good commentator, you really need to just, like, you need to have interesting opinions. You need to do research. You need to just look into things. If you have a question, dig deep, right? Dig deep. Look into stuff. Don't just look at the surface level. Dig deep. Look into things. That's what I've started to try to do a little bit more. Honestly, I'd rather watch the generic Leafy clone than YouTube Shorts commentator. Yeah. I mean, I think, like I said, I think this is like the bottom of the barrel. I think this is like scraping the absolute bottom. Like, this is where it's like you're just selling out to sell out. A lot of these dudes have, like, I think it's Raiden. Oh, fuck. Will he pop up? Nah, he won't pop up. I don't know how to spell his name, man. I don't know how to spell half of these guys' name. But I just hate how, like, a lot of these commentators, like Lieutenant Beast and all these guys, like, they act like they're, like, big. They act like they're, like, big dudes in the commentary community. It's like, you're not. You're a Shorts commentator. Like, you have... If there's anybody in this community that shouldn't have a say in things, it's literally you. Like, your opinion is probably the lowest opinion that I would reach for out of anybody in the commentary community. Because you all make the most god-awful, brain-rotted content. Yeah, I was gonna say, like, Destiny's not really a commentary YouTuber. I would argue that you're more on the political spectrum of YouTube. So I wouldn't really put you in the same boat as commentary. I know that Destiny sometimes dabbles in a little bit of what's happening in the commentary community, kinda, sorta. Shorts commentary YouTubers shouldn't have basic human rights. Facts. Oh my goodness. Like, yeah, I would say, like, you do a lot more political driven stuff. Oh. Oh. Awesome. Dude, I love this content. I love how when I go to the next guy, it's just the same dude. This is so good. God, I love this content. I could eat this shit up.
Okay, so I know this video.
Shut up. I don't like you. He looks like a fucking idiot too. I hate Lieutenant Beast, man. He looks like a fucking idiot. Sorry, I get so sidetracked. I'm getting so sidetracked. But yeah, like, I would say you're more on the political side of YouTube. Yeah. People only do YouTube shorts to gain easy subs and views. Yep. It's an easy ticket to get it, which that's why I don't want to do like shorts style stuff, because I feel more satisfaction when doing it a natural way, I guess. I understand the live streaming aspect is a little bit different, but I'm not a very consistent live streamer in the first place. His content is just bad, I'm not going to lie. Who's? This guy? Quackery? Lieutenant Beast? All these guys? Or are you talking about Destiny? I like Destiny. I think Destiny's kind of cool. I've recently started to watch Oh, fuck. I can't spell worth shit, man. Not tonight. Well, tonight. Morning? I don't know. I enjoy watching his stuff once in a while. I'll click on some of his stuff and listen to, like, his opinions. See what he has to say. Lieutenant Beast, yeah. I don't like to say I'm a political YouTuber just because it's not real politics, you know? Yeah. Yeah, you're not touching on like the very big political stuff. Like, you're not touching on like shit that Destiny's touching on, you know? So I would say it's like kind of a median. You're kind of like in the middle ground where it's like you kind of you bounce back and forth between like commentary and then a little bit of political stuff. A lot of your stuff is like, if you're saying it, like I don't really watch a lot of your streams. Sorry if I don't get any of this right or anything, but like your stuff is kind of like just a lot of research driven. Like you come into the stream with like maybe a topic in the mind and then you maybe just venture around for the rest of the day, kind of trying to figure something out to talk about. Like, oh, we'll talk about this today. Oh, we'll talk about this. And then it branches into maybe like talking about something completely different. It's just like learning, right? You're learning new things with your audience, which I don't know what that classifies as. I would just say, yeah, sure, that's commentary. A lot of things classify as commentary. No, Scarce was not the first topic commentator. Gosh, who would be considered the first topic commentator? You'd have to go back. You'd have to go back a long time ago. Before Leafy. Exactly. That's kind of what I was trying to explain, is like it's more of like you come up with a topic, you bring a topic there, and then you just kind of start to go down rabbit holes all over the place. Kind of like what I've been doing tonight, where I just kind of like I just started a stream up, decided to talk about like fucking Brian Mullins the Fox, and now I'm here talking about Destiny, right? Which I like doing. I like being able to engage with my audience. I like talking to the audience once in a while, but I wish I was a little bit more consistent with live streams. I'm not, and I should be. But I kind of, I just get, like I said, I get caught up with trying to make videos because I'm trying to do videos for my channel, and then I want to try to do gaming videos for my gaming channel because I enjoy doing gaming videos. I like that stuff. And then I have my podcast that I try to do. And then I'm also trying to do, you know, higher effort stuff. Then I got to balance, like, try to avoid audience capture. So if I want to do 3 hours of research in the middle of a stream, I'll do 3 hours of research in the middle of a stream. Like, you'll cut off at the 3 hour mark. Like, you just completely cut it off. Is that what you mean? Like, don't get, like, too lost in the sauce? Okay. So, you just mean, like, keep it, like, keep it kind of organized, I guess, is the best way to put it. Is, like, keep it kind of organized. Funniest thing is I started this stream up for like one thing and I didn't even get into it. Oh, okay. Okay. I kind of do that, but I get stuck with the content. I get content brained. So like in my brain, I'm like, man, I should really, you know, do this. I should really talk about this. Or I get so lost in the sauce in my brain. Like in my brain, I'm like, I have to find a topic. I have to find this. I have to do this. And it's like, I don't have to. Realistically, I could make a stream about anything. You just wing it. It's completely random. That's what I've been doing for streams. I just kind of go random and just kind of talk sporadically, look at stuff. But yeah, I do want to get more into streaming in the sense that I'll do like maybe a bit of research on like topics that I want to talk about. Then it would make it a lot easier for me to make the videos on them because let's say I want to make a video about Synthetic Man. Right? I'm making a video about Synthetic Man right now. Like, realistically, if I got on a stream for a couple hours and then, like, watched his stupid-ass videos about the fucking race mixing bad, because somehow race mixing is bad, would you ever do movie reviews? Yeah, I do them already. I kind of do. I've done one. Or two. I've done two. I want to do more. I want to get into, like, more horror movie review-esque style stuff. I think you should do, sorry. Why can't I see it? Just chatting streams to break the habit of being too content-brained. That's what I want to, that's what I've been trying to do more often, is just make it about like chatting with the chat, you know, and just engaging a little bit more. So I'm not too content pilled, because I get so caught up in the whole, like, I need to have a topic. I can't stream. I don't have a topic. Like, I'm just not allowed to do it. And it's like, if I got on a stream, right, and let's say I got on stream and I had nothing to talk about, and I start talking to a couple of people in the chat and stuff, it's like down the line, I'm going to find a topic to talk about, and then I will talk about something. Making fun of a video about why race mixing is bad sounds like something I'd do on a stream. On stream and make hella entertaining. That's what I mean, is if I took a second to do like a stream where like, I really need to start doing that when I do research. I want to start doing like streams where I just do the actual research but live for my videos, because like, again, I want to do stream. I might do this later today. Maybe I go to bed in a second and then I wake up, maybe do a stream reacting to this or something, because God, this pissed me off. Oh my God, I hate this guy so much. He's such a fucking idiot. Like the whole fucking like, oh, look at, it's another studio trying to force race mixing. It's like fucking, who cares about race mixing? You're destroying the proper white bloodline. Like, fuck, I don't care. Like, it pisses me off because I'm engaged to, my fiance is Asian, right? It's like, it pisses me off because it's like, am I not allowed to like fucking love my wife because she's not white? Just Giga Chad your way through it and stream no matter what. You have no content to watch, you become the content. That's fair. But does it kind of feel crowded with every commentary channel doing the same topic or putting out the same thing, or is it just because the topic is hot now? It's I would consider it, I don't know how to explain it. But it does, wait, maybe I'm reading this wrong. Sorry. I'm like, it's like, I don't know why I keep saying this, but it's late. But does it kind of feel crowded with every commentary channel doing the same topic or putting out the same thing? Just because the topic is hot now, it's view farming. I wouldn't see, people call it view farming. The reason why I don't think it's view farming is because there's nothing unique on YouTube. There is nothing unique on YouTube. It is rare to find unique content creators. Really rare. Like, unique content creators is like people who talk about, like, let's say, like someone who exposes a pedophile. Like, that's unique. But that style of content's not unique. Like, pedophile chasing, like catching pedophiles and like exposing them on the internet is common. A lot of people do it. But like, that's like saying gaming YouTubers are farmers. Like, you know, they're view farming, right? Like, it's like they're not view farming. Like, they're making unique content, playing games with their friends. The difference between, like, obviously there's a massive difference between commentary and gameplay. Commentary and gaming. There is a big difference because gaming is like, that's a unique experience with a different creator. But like a good example with like commentary, let's just dive into commentary, is that some people, if you make a video about a topic that everybody's talking about, you might be having an opinion that's unique to the rest of people. So then people really want to go to your opinion about it. Or you might be sharing some information that most people aren't seeing, or you're sharing an opinion that most people might not be seeing. Like, that's kind of the difference. I have no clue what about Quite in the Bass Pro Pyramid. I don't know what that is. Yeah, that's fair. If you're personality driven, you're somewhat unique, but here's the thing, Femias. There's probably other dudes out there who do similar content to you who have the same personality. Maybe not similar content, but they got the same exact personality. Like, I don't think anything is unique. The only thing unique is possibly editing style. I don't think people should look at YouTube as like a, I don't think people should look at content as like content farming bad. Content farming is not bad. View farming is not bad. We're on fucking YouTube. This isn't Hollywood, right? We're not in fucking Hollywood. We're not making movies, right? We're making small YouTube videos, right? If you want to go on YouTube and you want to learn about a drama and you want to learn about specific things, right? It's like, don't expect some fucking, you know, high effort put together video. Don't expect like a $1 million produced movie. Expect a very simple video, right? Like, if you're coming to YouTube for content and you're expecting like high effort, you're already struggling. You already missed the point. That's why I hate it when people make content creation into like a higher effort editing equals better content. No, it doesn't. Just because. So study someone, work, and make it big. Oh, what do you mean by that? Because to be like yeah, that's kind of what I'm saying, I guess. Sorry, I'm having a hard time computing shit in my brain. But yeah, that's kind of what I mean, is like, if you put the effort into like studying up on a person, looking into the drama, looking into it a lot more, and then like coming out with a very interesting opinion, I wouldn't really call you a view farmer. I'd say you're putting in a good amount of effort into making good content. But if you're just like a commentary channel who like sees a drama and then goes, hey guys, this guy's like a weirdo. This guy did weird things. You're like a freak. And then that's the video. Yeah, that's view farming, which I'm guilty of, you know? Guilty as charged, right? I do that a lot, which I'm trying to branch out of because I think it should be more informative. That's why in some of my newer stuff, I have done at least somewhat research on trying to be a little bit more informative on some things instead of just trying to have the most basic generic take that everybody else has. So just say whatever I want. I just say whatever I want and people find it entertaining. Yeah. Yeah. It's kind of like Penguin Zero. It's kind of like Charlie, where it's just like, he's very unique because his personality is just goofy and he talks about everything and just whatever, doesn't matter, right? Like you said, you got to be entertaining. You got to be like, it's it's entertainment. YouTube is entertainment. You got to be entertaining. You can't do YouTube without the entertainment aspect. I like all the greats say, look at people who did it before, look what makes them great and where they started. Yeah. I think YouTube's different. I think there's an extent to YouTube where you can make it big without having to be unique at all. Which is where topic commentary kind of comes in, where it's like, there's YouTubers who will just, if you stick with the consistency, which is like you said, look at the greats and see, and say, look at the people who did it before. It's like again, look at Sensitive Society. You'll see that he does it consistently, right? He does it every single day. Even though it's very generic topic commentary, he does it every single day, and he's made it to where he's at. If you do it every single day, you will make it. You will. Name another transform leftist with an edgy sense of humor and no dead air during streams. Brother, you act like I watched that. I wouldn't know. Like, I wouldn't know. All right? I wouldn't know. So I'm going to say there's none. Because you're the only one. I wouldn't fucking know. I just constantly say whatever I want, and then the numbers go up. Yeah. As long as you're bringing topics, as long as you're talking about topics, as long as something's happening all the time, and you're consistent, shit will go up. Dude, saying all this is making me want to just, like, fucking do it. Stagnation is a big thing, though. Stagnation is only a big thing if you let it take over. Like Bullseye, here's the thing. Like I said with Sensitive, it doesn't matter that he's stagnating right now. He's paying the bills. Like, he is making enough money. He's reached a point, 400,000 subs, where people will watch him consistently. This is paying the bills. 88K on average, like 80K on average, is paying the bills. That's going to pay your bills. He's making pretty good money off of this. Like, he's probably making... Man. I'm going to try to do the math in my head. He's making about $150 a video. Oh, sorry, yeah. You're right, Femyaz. You don't need a topic. To be honest, I'm running out of things to watch on YouTube. Here, that's like I said, shorts content is damaging the algorithm. You can't find stuff because YouTube's not pushing anything unique. They're not pushing anything fun. They're just pushing fucking garbage. It's bad. But stagnation is a big thing. Oh, I already read that. But no, see, the thing with stagnation is that stagnation's only a big thing if you let it take over. You could stagnate, but like randomly out of nowhere, you might have a video that just does boom. It just skyrockets, and all of a sudden you got 1 million views on your hand. Now other videos are going to stagnate at like 100,000. Stagnation is a good thing. Stagnation is what you want. Stagnation is consistency. Stagnating at a specific number, especially a number that's paying, just means that you're making money and you can do this as a living, right? Sensitive is making super easy content and he's paying the bills. He's making about $150 a video. That's a lot of fucking money. This guy is making a lot of money. Short streams content is fixing the algorithm. I think Tipster is fat and should stop defending law. Oh my goodness. But no, stagnation is key. I think stagnation is actually key. You don't want to keep growing. Like, because then there's no room for growth. The way I see it is like, let's say you shoot for like 1,000 views, then you shoot for 10,000 views, then you shoot for 20,000, 40,000, then you go up to 100,000, 1,000,000. Now you want even more views. You're gonna be fucking disappointed. You're gonna be hella disappointed, even if you put in high effort. Let's say you put in high effort videos and your videos are like internet anarchist type videos. Don't shoot for like millions and millions and millions of views. Don't, because you're going to be sorely like upset. You're going to be really upset because you're not going to hit it. You're not. Oh, the stagnation I'm talking about is from child targeted channels like the Elsagate stuff or Minecraft. Oh, you mean like Minecraft commentary? You mean like Minecraft commentary content creators, or like I don't know. I would beg to differ because Minecraft commentary works really well because Minecraft is such a massive community, and since it's filled to the brim with kids will click on anything. So like back when I was making my videos on Katie Bugs, back when I was making content on Katie Bugs, my shit was popping off. I actually do want to keep growing, but if I'm able to make a living, I'm satisfied. Exactly. That's all I care about. I don't give a fuck if I hit 1,000,000 subs, 100,000, even if I'm stuck at 20,000. If I'm making a living, I could give two shits about my audience size. If I'm making a living and I'm consistent, then it doesn't matter, because the way YouTube works right now is subs does not matter. The old YouTube, subs mattered. YouTube now, you could be at 10K, you could be making a living. Like, you could be at 10K subs and you're making a good chunk of money off of each video. You could be making a living. But back what I was saying about the what was it called? Minecraft YouTube stuff. If you're very consistent in keeping up with Minecraft commentary, you can make a living off of it. But I do agree that like stagnation in that is pretty. You shouldn't do content like that. If you're gonna do commentary, you need to do you need to do multiple topics. You can't just do Minecraft, because then you're gonna get stuck in a community that is just not gonna work. 20,000 subs generally won't make you a living. Well, see, again, YouTube nowadays isn't built off of like sub based. You could be a 10K sub channel, and if you're averaging like, let's say you pump out a video once a week and you're averaging like, let's say 100K on a video. Realistically, if a guy was averaging 100K a video on 10K subs, he would reach about 10K subs eventually. Not 10K, 100K subs eventually. But let's just say you're at 10K and you're averaging like 100,000 a week. You're probably making around 700 a week. That's a living wage. That's a lot. 50K views on like 3 videos a week does make bank. It does. You're making, it depends on the length. It depends on many different things. Because if you're making like, let's say an 8-minute video, let's say it's an 8-minute commentary video, and you get 50K views. Oh yeah, the average 20K sub YouTuber is not making a living. But if you're making like, if you're getting 50K on average on 3 videos a week, depending on the size, let's say you get 50K on like a 20-minute video 3 times a week, you're probably making a good, like, God, I want to say, I'm trying to do the math in my head from like my own stuff. Sorry, I'm doing the math right now. You're making $800 a month, maybe. Oh, yeah. The Minecraft thing, the content farms that don't, they don't work, no. Because there's not enough drama in the Minecraft community to actually make money off of it or to get views off of it. You need to talk about other topics if you want to grow and if you want to actually make money. It also, yeah, CPM, RPM, all that stuff is also a huge play in the matter, right? Depending on your types of content. Like 50K views if you're like a kids content creator. Holy shit. If you make kids content, your RPM, your CPM is unironically inflated. It's insane. It's ridiculous. Like, it is crazy how high it is. 50K on like a kids content channel, I guarantee you're probably making like hundreds of dollars. Maybe even thousands. I wouldn't know because I don't know. But you're probably making a lot of money off of just 50K. But obviously, if you're making content like commentary like me, it's all right. I'd say 50K would pay me. What's your advice for the new tubers? Consistency. Keep up consistency and try to be a little bit unique. Whether it be through better editing or just information, the way you talk. Try to be unique. Try. You don't have to be pumping out insanely unique content. Just try. Try to make something unique to yourself. You know? Try. But consistency is the massive key. If you're uploading every day, you will get somewhere. One more thing with the consistency, upload content that's actually going to get views. You know what I mean? Like, don't upload videos about things that are not going to get views. If you're going to do commentary, talk about serious topics. Talk about ongoing dramas. Don't talk about dramas that happened like a month ago. Don't talk about dramas that happened like a year ago. Unless there's some new information that you randomly found and you want to bring that up, right? Don't talk about that stuff. Talk about what's happening. But if you're making like other types of content, just keep up a consistency. Just keep up. Like, it doesn't have to be once a day, but like, let's say you make a video once a week, right? Consistently upload once a week, every single week. Don't give up. Don't stop. Don't push yourself. Get yourself to do that content all the time, and then you'll get there. And you should really focus on thumbnails. Make sure you're making interesting thumbnails. Don't make like dog shit thumbnails, right? Like, look at, I know that these are very low effort thumbnails, but look at sensitives, right? Like, big words, red, you know, drop shadow, you know, fucking colorful things in the letters. Like, focus on stuff like that, right? Try to make it pop. Make stuff like that pop. Can you attach dramas? Of course. Like, let's say like someone got into it. Let's say Tipster, for example. He's been in many dramas. If let's say he got into another drama now, you could make a video about Tipster and then bring up some past dramas of his and maybe talk about it, bring it up, whatnot. There's nothing wrong with that. As long as you're not like trying to like, let's say like make him out as a bad person because he said like the N-word like 20 years ago or some stupid shit like that. You know what I mean? Like, who cares? But like, really put focus on consistency and thumbnails. My thumbnails are superior, like the tips are. Hold up, I haven't read chat yet. Who's your favorite commentator? Oh, I don't really have a favorite. There's a lot of great commentators out there. I'd really have to think about that. Because I'd be glazing if I said Mrao. Because Mrao's my friend. I would say probably, it's the most generic answer, but critical. I love Critical's content. It's just so entertaining. It's so good. I do like Sensitive. I enjoy Sensitive. I don't know what it is. You know, I just think I like his kind of personality. It's a nice little personality that I can kind of relate to. Like, a difference between Sensitive and like a Cheeto is like Sensitive's personality just sticks out to me a little bit more. I love Diesel Patches. That's another one. Diesel Patches is a really good commentator. I do enjoy a little bit of Turkey Tom, but I wouldn't say he's my favorite. Turkey Tom is a really good one, though. I'm clearly your favorite commentator. L-Tech, I'm superior, clearly. Sorry, Femios, I forgot. I forgot. Man, I'm trying to think of every one of them. Like, I'm trying to think of every single commentary YouTuber that I watch. It's mostly just like Turkey Tom and like... I'm just so caught up in making my own videos that I don't really watch other people. I recently got into a YouTuber named Gamma. I like Gamma. Shit, I was gonna... Gamma's a pretty good one. I like him. Try to hide from the chaser allegations by pretending I'm not your favorite commentator. I see. Wait, how the content takes time to produce? Because I kind of want to do one. Hey, Turkey Tom, being the prince of the community, building on the back of not apologizing. Yeah, I'd say aim for 3 a week. You can start slow. Like, the thing is start slow. No biggie. Don't push yourself. And realistically, you don't need to put a lot of effort into the editing as long as you're entertaining. But if you don't, here's the thing. If you don't feel like you're that entertaining, don't fucking push yourself and don't push yourself and try to be like that, like, low effort commentator. If you want to do more editing, do more editing. If you want to do low effort and try to push a personality, right? Like, do that. But yeah, thumbnails are very important. Make sure you do thumbnails. Those play a hefty role in things. Thumbnails and titles, right? That's what gets people to click on the video in the first place. If you have a really good, I've learned that. My recent thumbnails have done very well. My recent thumbnails about, like, it was about In Praise of Shadows. It did really well. It's pretty solid. Helped. Enemies by day, lovers by night. Is this stream real, chat? No, it's not. This shit sucks. I don't know why I did this. Holy fuck. I'm so tired. I don't know why I did this stream, man. And the craziest thing is I have 8 viewers. Like, it's a literal fucking picture of Chopper. The fucking thumbnail is Chopper. Okay? It's a fucking goofy ass picture of Chopper, and it's called fucking Late Night Drama. The fuck are you guys clicking on this for? What are you doing? You're only fueling this, like, this behavior, right? You are the reason why I'm here. It's not me, it's you. It's not you, it's me. What? Fuck. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. Can you do something funny? Not really. Not really, no. I stream after 30 hours of no sleep all the time. Well, I'm not the same, all right? I sleep. I get my Z's. I actually go to bed. All right? We're helping you, Slot Max. Yeah. Yeah, that's true. You are. Sorry, Kumo. I can't be funny for you, man. It's like fucking... It's 5 a.m., bro. It's 5 a.m., man. I'm not gonna push myself, okay? What about EDP? Oh, you said what about EDP445? He's one of your favorite commentators? Yeah, I love EDP. Fuck you mean? That guy's awesome. Hella entertaining. I made this new Be Right Back thing. This is so weird seeing you two being cordial. I don't hate him. Like, realistically, here's how I feel. I have no hatred on any commentator. Like, unironically, I don't hate anybody. I have harsh opinions about people, but that doesn't mean I hate people. Like, for a good example is, like, Kumo, I've said you're retarded before. That doesn't mean I fucking hate you. It doesn't mean I think you're bad. I don't think you're, like, a bad YouTuber. I don't think you're a horrible YouTuber. Just because I might have said one of your videos is bad, or just because you might have done one bad thing, doesn't mean I think you're, like, the worst human being alive. Humans are retarded. We're all fucking retarded. We've all done stupid shit. We've all done things that we regret or things that we are not proud of. You shouldn't hold that against people forever. Can I make fun of you for it? For sure. But, like, I don't hate you. Unless you're, like, an actual predator or, like, an actual... unless you're, like, an actual fucking degenerate pedophile freak. Then I think it's whatever. I'm the biggest hater. It comes with the territory of being a harsh critic. You're going to pick someone to hate eventually. Maybe. Maybe. There are... Don't get me wrong. I just got done shitting on, like, shorts commentary channels. I just got done shitting on those guys. I hate them. But, like, realistically, if I were to ever talk to them, I don't think I would, like, hate them. I can have, like, an actual convo with them. I guess, to be fair, I hate Keffels. I don't think I could have a civil convo with Keffels. But I don't think that's my problem. I think that's Keffels' problem. I think Keffels would be the one that's hard to talk to. You know? Or, like, same thing with, like, Anissa, right? Like, I hate Anissa, but I could probably sit down and have a conversation with Anissa, but she's probably the one that's going to get, like, mad at everything type of thing instead of me. Like, I'm capable of sitting down and, like, talking to somebody, even if I've had beef with them in the past. Oh, you know what? You know who I hate? You know what? Never mind. I hate this guy. I hate Synthetic Man. God, I hate it when... I hate it. I hate the whole fucking, like, oh, race mixing is bad. Fuck you, dude. God, I hate people like this. Let's go, base. Comment EDP445. What are your thoughts on my favorite YouTuber, EDP445? Based. Red pilled. Awesome. But no, yeah, like, the thing with Femyaz... Oh, fuck, I just hit my arm on my desk. Like, here's the thing, Kumo. The thing with Femyaz is, like, I've made plenty of videos on the guy, and to be fair, I think Femyaz is retarded. I think he's fucking retarded, even though he's in the chat right now. I think the guy's a fucking dumbass. I think he's done stupid shit. I think he's an idiot for doing stupid shit. And I think from time to time, he's still a dumbass. But I don't like hate the guy internally. Like, if he shows up, I don't like get pissed. You know, it's like he likes to troll. He likes to fuck around. I get it, you know. Oh, true. Yeah, but see the thing, he's a fucking pedophile. He's a freak. I have to hate the guy. You know, you know what I mean? Onision, you have to. You can't defend him. You can't like him. You have to hate him. Synthetic Man when a black person breathes. Dude, I just learned about this guy. Like, I just learned about this guy recently, and fuck, man, he's such a fucking loser. He's such a loser. Like, race mixing is not a problem, dude. And his whole, like, statistic with, like, white men and black women, it's like, who fucking cares, man? What is your issue? You're tainting the white genes by mixing. Fucking, what the fuck does that matter? You know what else you're doing? You know what else you're doing if you continue to fucking have sex with white people and procreate with white people? Eventually, they're just going to become retarded. They're unironically going to develop, like, ADHD, autism, because half the time it's inbred. You're just going to inbreed. If you just fucking constantly fuck the same race over and over and over again, you're just going to fucking inbreed. Like, you know what I mean? And eventually you're going to run out of partners that are separated from you. Like, the best thing a human can do is mix race. I'm not trying to promote mixed racing like it's the greatest thing ever. If you want to fuck someone the same race as you, go ahead. I don't care. I don't think it matters who you're fucking. Like, fucking, but the best outcome for yourself, if you want to avoid, like, serious things for your children, right, is, like, race mixing. Race mixing can lead to some of the healthiest fucking babies you've ever seen. The healthiest fucking people you've ever seen. I think they're a grifter. This is Spanish for me, becoming more based over time. Remember when people complained about the new Lord of the Rings show for race mixing? Really? Wait, people did that? Huh. Yeah, to me, that's just ridiculous. I think, like, the whole argument of race mixing is actually delusional. I just don't see the, I don't see the argument. I don't see what is wrong with it. I don't, like, see the issue. Maybe I'm missing something. Maybe I'm missing something. I don't know. Racist, incel, and loser. Yes, sir. Like, maybe I'm missing something with race mixing, but, like, whenever somebody tries to bring up, like, race mixing as a problem, that is one thing that grinds my gears. Different strokes for different folks. Being a controversy every week for attention isn't really what it call based, but different strokes for different folks. I like that. I like that term. Different strokes for different folks. It's freaky. It's freaky deaky. I like it. I get a little freaky with that one. Strokes. Strokes. Yeah, I fuck with that. I don't know what Sarity's dead. You know what? Fuck it. Where's the part? I know the part. I gotta find the part. I'll find the part. Fuck it. Where did it start? Where's the first one?
Did you know that by giving to our
I don't give a fuck. I don't care.
Finally come.
What is going on here? I constantly rage bait on stream and no one tries to cancel me anymore because I would just make fun of them as well. Yeah, but there's like the issue with that is like it gets tiring, you know? Like rage baiting. Like, I don't know. I'm not a big fan of like rage baiting. It's just, it gets to be tiring. It gets to be like people get tired of it type of thing. No one really, just think you're a grifter with the trans thing. Yeah, that's also something, Femias, is I will say that like your reputation has definitely, especially rage baiting, has definitely convinced a lot of people that you're like a grifter, which if that's what you, if you're fine with that, if you don't care, then, you know, keep doing what you're doing. I don't think it matters. Femi has a good question. You said a pattern and I stopped keeping up, so maybe I'm wrong, but last I tuned in, you were being more extreme and inflammatory. You already know where I stand about that. I haven't kept up with it either, so I wouldn't know. I wouldn't. I haven't kept up with much about you, Femias, so I wouldn't know. But I do think you need to tone down the rage bait. It's just, it's not really that good of an idea. Yeah, but making Islamic suicide bombing jokes is funny. Man, you can't do that, though. Opposite of a grifter, have the worst optics, like what? No, but the problem is that you're too extreme to the point where people think you're just trolling all the time. If that makes sense. Like, that's when people think you're a grifter. They just think you're joining in and acting like you're an activist, but then you act retarded. And then they think like, oh, this guy's just a retard. You know what I mean? Yeah, it doesn't seem genuine to me. Worse due to your association. Well, she doesn't associate with Keffels and Jalen. Well, I don't know about Jalen. I have no fucking clue. Spanish thing is kind of neat. Making Christians and Muslims mad is addicting. But I mean, like, yeah, the reason why it's coming off as grifting is because it's like no one takes you serious. So it's like no one's ever gonna take you serious if you go down the route of just like making fun of people constantly. Like, no one's gonna really consider your opinion or anything if you do that. Femias, it's not my ship to sail on, but in my personal beliefs, at the end of the day, political content creators making asses out of themselves pushes people away from progress. Yeah, I have to agree with Kumo here. What are you gonna... Actually, I just saw a post about Jalen and Jalen saying that she was gonna take a break from YouTube and walk away, and I really hope Jalen really is doing that, because, you know, Jalen really does need it. I don't think Jalen's beyond repair. I think Jalen needs to just find a way to get help. I've met Jalen before. I've talked to Jalen before. I think Jalen's a cool person. Okay, but Femias, there's a difference between, like, edgy leftists and, like, bomb threats. Or not bomb threats, but, like, suicide bombing, haha, funny. Like, there's an extreme, you know? Like, going too far is going too far. Like, there is a limit where you have to tone it down, I feel. Kind of sets the progression back. Oh, really? I didn't know that about Jalen. Is that what Jalen is? I don't have no clue. It seems like calculated move from gamer to femboy to trans femboy and an era of Finster coming out. Seems a little manufactured. 2K, yeah, dude. I'm starting to estrogen. Me starting estrogen in a year ago is such a great calculated move. Yeah, I will say, Bullseye, Femias is 100% transitioning. Like, Femias is not, like, lying about that stuff. Like, Femias is not like a fake trans person trying to just farm views. Like, Femias is actually trans. But that's the issue, Femias. That's your issue. You're genuinely a trans person, but you don't take much serious. And when you do take things serious, and then when people try to take you serious, then you go into, like, retard mode, and then you start fucking slinging, like, stupid jokes around and getting people upset. And then it's like, you're not going to get anywhere with that progress. That's the problem. Like, if you're going to do political stuff or political conversations with other people, you need to take it serious. Yeah, if Jalen returns in a week, I have no hope. But if Jalen genuinely does take time away from YouTube and actually comes back, like let's say after a couple months, I wouldn't be mad at that. I think that's progress. I think that's taking a step in the right direction. Like I said, I think people can improve and be better people. I think just because somebody's done something bad once or twice in their past, like again, Jalen is like said the N-word. Brother, I could give two shits if Jalen said the N-word before. I don't care. Like, Jalen's, like, spurged out, like, multiple times. Like, it's a clear sign of, like, needing mental help. Or, like, the stuff about, like, religious people. It's like, you can't say stuff like that. Like, you can't. That's fucked up. Like, you need to seek help. And if they seek help and then they come back and they're like, you know what? Shit I've said in the past, that shit's terrible. And it's like, it's, you know, try to make your way back up. I don't care. I was actually scared of coming out as trans and to stop calling myself femboy because I thought it'd screw me algorithmically. Really? I kind of assumed you might be trans when I first kind of saw you. I didn't think it would fuck you algorithmically. I think it'd actually be more beneficial. I think people would rather click on trans than femboy. Alright, then I need to do more research. My bad. No, you're all good, brother. I see, Bullseye, this is what I mean where I agree with you that to the naked eye, right? To the naked eye, Femyas, you're making people think you're a fucking grifter. Like, I know to you, you're like, oh, I'm taking HRT. But it's like, yeah, but to the naked eye, to regular people that don't research you, that don't know you, they're going to assume you're not doing it and you're just doing this for a bit. Which really damages the progressiveness of what you're preaching. It really damages it, because then nobody takes you serious. It's always obvious when I'm memeing versus being serious. Yeah, to, like, people who are aware of you, but not to the naked eye. That's what I'm saying. To the naked eye or to new viewers or to other creators, they're going to think this is you 100%. Or they're just going to assume you're a grifter. I think, like, Chud Logic is one of them. I think it was Chud Logic, right? Or I'm assuming Chud Logic probably thinks you're a grifter who doesn't take anything serious. It's downright predatory. Oh, what the hell happened there? It's downright predatory, and now I can't endorse the idea of respecting everyone's pronouns. I can understand that, Kumo. I don't think everybody needs to have their pronouns respected. If someone's like a fucking predator, I think it's retarded if you expect people to respect their pronouns. I don't know. Am I like Sam Hyde? Yes. Yeah. I would say you are. You're way too sporadic to the point where people just don't really take you serious or can't really tell. Like, to be fair, I can tell because I'm so adjusted to it. But like I said, to the naked eye, people aren't going to be adjusted to that. Yeah, I was worried that I didn't pass well enough and didn't look like a woman so that no one would ever want to watch me if I call myself one. Ah, I see. I see. But I still feel like putting femboy in the title is way less than like trans, because like even if you don't 100% look like a matching resemblance to a woman, there's still a lot of people who would love to support trans people within a small community, right? So I feel like that's still a little bit better. The Reddit post says it all? Oh, shit. Man, I don't know anything, man. What the hell is happening here? The Reddit post says it all? This is like deep lore. This is deep. We're getting deep. Now that they mention it, the voice has gotten higher. Yeah, Femyaz's voice has definitely gotten much higher. I trolled Chud Logic and it was funny as hell. But see, Femyaz, that's what I mean, is like to the naked eye, to regular creators, they're just gonna see you as like an actual fucking troll. Like, they don't think you're taking anything serious. And if that's, like I said, if that's what you want, brother, I could give two shits. Like, if that's what you want, go ahead. I don't care if there's trolls in the community. There's trolls all over the internet. If you want to troll and be funny and joke around and shit, you know, do it, right? But don't expect to be, like, respected or to be known or to be like, I don't know how else to explain it. He's missing the plot, lol. I just want to be part-time comedian, part-time political commentator. Chud Logic seems pretty chill. I like Chud Logic. I think he's kind of chill sometimes. Sometimes he can be a little sporadic. Sometimes he can be a little chill. Depends. He's a little crazy. He's a little freaky sometimes. I like it when people get crazy. I like it when people get freaky. I like it. It's good content. But Reddit's, I know I was just really insecure as fuck. No, you are femme presenting. I don't know. But Kumo, I don't know what Kumo was talking about. I did voice training. I love to troll. Wish I had a deeper voice. Man, deeper voice does not equal good, brother. I think voice shit is retarded. I think people being in, not this isn't a hate on you, Melee, but I think people getting upset over their voice is retarded. Like literally, it's like there's deep, there's medium, and then there's high pitched. It's like there's like fucking 3 levels to it. If you don't have a deep voice, it's not affecting anything. Like, it's not going to change the outcome of your life unless you have such a unique voice to the literal point where, like, it could actually make you famous or big. Then I wouldn't be that upset about it. Trans people are crazy good at voice training. That is one thing. You can voice train. Like, a lot of people do a lot of voice training to help themselves sound deeper or other things, so... That's what I was yapping about earlier. This was confirmed through their Reddit posts, but Lyrics lost the plot or didn't know what that entirely meant. So is there like deeper shit to Jalen that I didn't know with like Reddit posts and stuff? Huh. Interesting. I'd have to really look into that. Because if there's like some deeper shit with Jalen, then maybe there's something that I'm missing. For now, I hold my opinion because I don't know. Like, I wouldn't know. But I might look into stuff like that later. What I sent before? Did you... Wait, what? Where? It's missing the plot, lol. Reddit post says it all. It's downright predatory now, I can see. Well, yeah, you said something about, like trans fetishist. So you're just, like, what, did Jalen just, like, do some trans fetishist stuff on Reddit? That's what I'm assuming. But I'd have to, what I mean is, like, I'd have to really... Wait, you're missing the first half of what I said. Lyrics should totally transition. Oh, that'd be the day. That would be the day. Missing the first half of what I said, well, I apologize. I'm exhausted. I've been streaming for 3 hours almost. I was gonna say, I don't see anything where you added me. Maybe it just... Did it just not do it? That's what I'm thinking. Because I don't see anything where you added me. Maybe I'm just retarded. Like I said, I could be very retarded. So is Doodle Tones until we found the diaper role plays. Do I have Twitter? Yeah. Here, I'll just like show it on screen. But I won't show it on... Do you want me to show it on the stream, or do you just want me to kind of like keep it to the side? I can do that. Lyrics looks like me before I started HR. Dude, I was gonna say, you look very similar to Lyrics. Kinda. Not... I mean, actually, this would be a compliment. to you, but Lyrics looks like a more I would say manlier version. You look more like a girly version of Lyrics. Like you look kind of like a little like fucking. You look kind of like a female-esque version of Lyrics. And like before the whole female stuff, I don't have. Wait, you need to have premium? The fuck? What is he doing to what is he doing to Twitter, man? You need to have fucking premium to DM me? What the fuck? In what universe? Are you sure you just don't need to have me like added or something? Okay. Should work. What the fuck? Wait, dead ass? It won't let me DM you if I don't have premium. What the fuck? That is weird. That's freaky. That's like freaky deaky. That's weird. Oh, there we go. Do you want me to show it on stream before I can look at it? Hold up. Oh, you can show it if you want, you said. Okay. Open it up. Freak! Okay. Oh, I was saying earlier that Jalen is a trans leftist who gets off on... Yeah, this did not show up on the... It might be some keywords here that kicked it out or something. I was saying earlier that Jalen is a trans leftist who gets off on being called a girl and dresses like a girl, engaging in the pronoun game with them as a sex act under the false pretense. That's... Okay. Okay, Femias, that's pretty bad. That's pretty weird. Thanks, Elon. Yeah, thanks, Elon. Putting everything behind like a fucking stupid-ass paywall. Jesus Christ, dude. I don't know, man. That's kind of weird. If that's true, that's really weird. If, like, Jalen is, like, self-admitted to being, like, a person who gets off to the idea of just being called one and dressing like one and engaging in the pronoun game as a sex act, that's weird. Like I said, I'm holding my opinion. I'm just saying it's weird if it is true, because obviously I haven't looked much into it. So, you know, allegedly, right? I'm probably not gonna dive deep because I probably should go to bed eventually. I wanted the stream to hit the 3-hour mark, and then I could probably call it. I can't believe I've been doing this for 3 hours. That's ridiculous. Lyrics found it, lol. Just making baseless claims like I'm supposed to believe them. It just never got taken anywhere. Yes, because lyrics is such a reliable source of information. It's just like race play. I will agree with Femias that if there's no like proper evidence of Jalen saying this, I just can't agree. I can't say it's real. Like unless you're talking about the Reddit, if there's Reddit posts showing Jalen saying stuff like this, then that's weird. But if there's really nothing, worst case scenario is that it was true before she started transitioning, mostly as a result of repression. I was gonna say that this could be something due to the fact that they're not like, I don't know how it works. I'm not a big comprehender of like how the whole process and everything works, but it could just be like a pent up feeling type of thing, and they're just acting out on it type of thing. It's because Lyrics didn't know that was a proper point to make and instead just made fun of it. But yeah, I have to hold my opinion just because if it is real, whew. If it isn't real, then, you know, just an allegation, I guess. Either way, I haven't seen any indication of Jalen having some sort of fetish. Yeah, to be fair, I haven't either. But that's just from surface level. That's just from like basic surface level. Like just seeing videos. Obviously, they're not going to show that in videos. But Femias, you know Jalen as a friend. I know that you interact with them constantly. If I know that saying that, I know that technically saying that you're a source wouldn't count because you're friends, so like you could easily cover something up, but like right now that's all the evidence I have. If there's no, but like I said, if there's no evidence of this currently, there's just not much that could be said. Of course, yeah, no problem. If I have you on Twitter, I'll find it and I'll send it to you, and you can decide if you want to revisit the topic. I'd love to. I mean, if that's a real thing, man, if that's real, that's an interesting topic. That's a really interesting. That's like a really interesting thing to talk about, because that kind of blows a lid open. I feel with a lot of I feel like that blows. Yeah, that's another thing. I feel like it does depend on that, because to be fair, I will say that like a lot of people who are trans will typically start off, this is going to sound fucking disgusting. I don't know why I'm talking about this, but a lot of people who are trans will kind of start off with like, I feel like it's like a lot of sexual tension of like when they hear themselves being called a girl, it's like a sexual feeling kind of thing. I feel like that's kind of a normal thing to feel. But it really depends, because like what someone who's like sexually, someone who's like someone who is a trans fetishist is someone who's gonna use like, I don't know how to say this. Like it's kind of like fetishizing like races and stuff like that. Fetishes stem from repression. Okay. If you're genuinely not trying to cover for Jalen, I would ask them about the Reddit without the negative connotations, then look through it yourself if the account still exists. Okay. Fuck. I lost my train of thought. It's kind of like race fetishist, right? Like, for example, this is like deep, right? But I've already explained this. I'm engaged to an Asian woman. It's not that hard to understand that I'm into Asian women. That's what I'm attracted to. But like a good example is like a race fetishist is somebody who's going to date Asian women purely off of just the race and purely off of just the culture. Not really because of them as a person. It's kind of like that, I guess. I do agree with Kumo here. I don't like it when people pull the I'm asexual card, because a lot of the time when people say they're asexual, quote unquote, they're not actually asexual. Obviously you can develop becoming like asexual over time and stuff like that, so that changes. If you don't care, then don't challenge it. Your cognitive dissonance seems like a new development. Nothing she says or does indicates anything sexual. That's fair. Sometimes fetishes are an indication of deep insecurities. Yeah, that's true. There's a lot of things that go into fetishes. Man, we're talking about fetishes now. That's fucking weird. Oh, jeez, man. God, chat. Chat, I jerk it to admit it. I admit it. I jerk it to femboy cock. I can't help it. I like it when it's a micro penis and I jerk off to it. I wouldn't say they're the biggest nothing burger. Because the thing is that Jalen has built their channel off of kind of the whole being trans thing. Like, Jalen has built their whole career and channel off of the whole being trans. So if there were to be something that suggests that Jalen is a trans fetishist, that is gonna blow a lot of shit out of the water for them. Like let's say Jalen leaves and then wants to come back. If something like that were to bring itself back out of the water, that's gonna kill their channel in the future and probably kill their reputation altogether, because the reputation is built off of like trans community. So it's like if the trans community finds out they're fucking trans fetishists, then it's like, okay, that's going to kill a lot of that support. I actually suggested you ask about it in a non-confrontational way if you were curious. Thank you for the direct misquote. Clipped. Fuck. Damn it, I've been clipped. It is just another attribute. Attribute of what? What, fetishes? Everybody's got weird fetishes. It's okay. Just don't jerk it to freaky things, please. Don't be weird, please. Please jerk it to normal things, maybe. Don't jerk it to kids, basically. That's all I'm saying. Like, to be fair, most fetishes are like they're like, all fetishes are pretty weird, to be fair. All fetishes are pretty weird. Like, a fetish in general is weird, but like, as long as you're not jerking it to like little kids or like lolicon and stuff, I think you're fine. Just don't let it consume you. Hold up. Jesus Christ. If I like trans people and quote fetishized, then that would be wrong. Well, like, I don't know how to explain it. Like, the thing is like, there's nothing wrong with like a person who's not a trans person who jerks it to trans people. Like, a person who's not trans, who jerks it to trans people, then realizes that they might be trans. There's nothing wrong with that. But, like, if you're only becoming trans because of your fetish, that's trans fetishist. Like, that's wrong. Like, becoming trans just because you got lost in the sauce, then that's weird. That's wrong. Like, it strays away from like actual real trans people who actually have problems. You know what I mean? Define fetish, brother. All I know is fetish is like something you're... Then how do you prove that? It takes a lot. It takes a lot. You can't really prove it. It's really hard to prove it unless you have undeniable proof of someone like kind of self-admitting it. Like I said, it comes with the territory. Same thing with like race fetishists. Like, a good example, I'll say it again, a big problem is Asians. I have met countless Asians who, when they see like a white guy dating an Asian girl, they'll just say, oh, you have an Asian fetish. But that doesn't automatically equal that you have an Asian fetish. They're just mad because you're race mixing, so they're mad. It's not easy to prove. Like, I've had many people say that about me, where it's like I'll be out with my fiance, or I've had friends who are just like, look at the guy, this guy has yellow fever, and like, oh, you're just fetishizing Asians. It's like, well, how can you prove that for me? Like, how am I fetishizing her, right? It's like, I'm not dating her for, I'm not like marrying her for her like culture. I'm not marrying her for like the whole like, oh, this is a fetish. You know what I mean? Like, I'm marrying her because I love her, you know? That seems like a major leap in logic. I see it as like a person liking lips or something, or big butts. I think a fetish is deeper than that. A fetish is like something deeper than that. Like, liking big butts is like, everybody likes big butts, man. Not everybody, but like, not everybody likes big butts, but like, that's such a broad term. Like, liking lips, like, fuck, who doesn't like lips? Who the fuck wants their woman to have their lips non-existent, just cut off? You know what I mean? Like, that's not a fetish, right? Like, that's practically normal. Like, for example, if someone's just into vanilla sex, that's not a fetish. That's the most generic thing, basic thing that every human does, right? That's not a fetish. I think a fetish is something that goes deeper, right? It's a kink, right? It's a kink that is not normal. Like, a fetish is something that is like very abnormal. Like, when we talk about, like, let's say, like I said, Asian fetish, it's like, this is a person who refuses to date or have sex with anybody else but Asian women or Asian men. They can't do it with anybody else except for an Asian man or an Asian woman. And that Asian man and Asian woman has to meet their standard. It's the morning. Wait, am I a liar about what? A form of sexual desire in which gratification is strongly linked to a particular object or activity, or a part of the body other than the sexual organs. Interesting. Maybe, I guess lips would be counted then. A kink is something you like, and a fetish is something you need to finish. Wait, what do you mean by need to finish? That's scary. I need to finish it. Oh, well, it was like 3 hours ago. I've been at this for like, I randomly stayed up for no reason. Like, I just like looked at my computer after like streaming a podcast episode and was like, should I stream? And then I just started streaming, and I've just been sitting here talking. I can change the name. It's whatever. It's not like it matters. It is morning, though. You right. I use them interchangeably, but you might be correct. I don't know. If you have a foot kink, you just enjoy feet. If you have a foot fetish, feet need to be involved in order for you to climax during sex. Okay, that's what you mean. That's what you mean. Yeah, that's what I would say kink and fetish probably mean, yeah. I don't know. To me, like, when I think of fetish, I don't think of people who have, like, a thing for lips, right? I feel like that's pretty average. I think most people are into, like, lips or, like, a big ass, right? I think most people... I guess I guess that would just be considered an ass fetish. I don't know. I feel like fetish is something that is like you said, a fetish is something that it needs to be involved in order to climax during sex. That's what I picture a fetish to be. Right? Like a fetish isn't just simply sexual acts. Like, no offense, Bullseye, right? But like linked to a particular object or activity or part of the body other than the sexual organs. Like that would mean that they have to like jerk off to just that part. They have to get off to that part of the body. Like liking lips is not a kink. Like if you think lips are attractive, that doesn't make it a fetish. You're not like, it's not a fetish for just being like, I like when a girl has cute lips. Like that's just a like, but you don't need it to jerk off to. You don't need her to have like lips to come. Like someone with, like I said, like an Asian fetish, they have to only, like it has to be an Asian woman. It has to. It can't be like a white girl. They just refuse, right? Like that's what it is. Like it has to be their perfect ideal Asian woman, right? Like that's kind of usually how it goes or something. That's what I assumed fetish meant. That's what I assumed that what fetish is. I have like a little pumpkin here. It's like a fluffy pumpkin. I would turn on the camera, but then that would show my face, so I can't show you the pumpkin. I got 4 of them. I got an orange one, I got a green one, I got a blue one, and I got a black one. They're fuzzy. And the blue one's bigger than the green one. The green one's the smallest, right? Green, small, blue, medium, and then black and orange are the exact same size, pretty much. One is like fat, like one's like tall, one's like rounded, one's like big, long. But I got these like, how long ago did I get these? This is not a toy on the thing, but like it's a fuzzy little fucking pumpkin. I don't know how this couldn't be a toy. You could probably make it into a toy. I don't know how long. I got this for Halloween. I got this for Halloween like a year ago. They just sit here now. Oh, that's true. I was here. I was living in this apartment a year ago, so yeah, I got it for here. But see, I have cats, and the cats, they fuck with this shit. We got, like, listen, I got a bunch of decorations for Halloween because I thought, you know, maybe decorate, make it look nice, make it look fancy, even though nobody's coming over. Just thought maybe it was, like, it'd be cool. But then the cats, they just tore it up. They took everything. We got these little mushrooms, gone. These little acorns, gone. These little fucking pine cones, gone. They're gone. They take them and they put them in the most hard to reach areas, like under the fridge, under the oven, in like weird places. That they push them under doors, and they like roll them into like weird places. And if I put it back, it's just gonna go to the same fucking spot anyways. They're not gonna change. Oh, behind the couch. See, the way my couch works, right, is I got like there's like a little hole because it reclines. So there's like a little hole. It's like a little cover thing, but there's a hole. So they can go behind there. So they just bring a bunch of shit in there. And every time I pick up the couch, there's like fucking toys everywhere. They're like retarded. Because they don't even play with it in there. They just leave it there. It's retarded. And so I had to take these pumpkins, and now they sit on my desk. They've been here forever. They've been here forever. I just don't plan on moving them. They're kind of chill like that. They're fluffy. They're nice. They're like decorations. And then I got a little penguin. There's a penguin right here. I forgot where I got this from. I think a friend gave it to me. I think my friend gave this to me. Yeah. Pretty sure my friend gave this to me. I think she also gave me a big penguin. So here's the thing. I got Gengar and Snorlax sitting out there next to the TV. It's like a big Gengar and Snorlax. I won that at a carnival. What color are they? I got an orange pumpkin. I got a black pumpkin. I got a green pumpkin, and I got a blue pumpkin. But they're like checkered, so it's like white and blue. It's like all white and green, white and blue, white and orange, white and black. Yeah, that's their colors. But I won those at like a it's called a valley fair. It's a fair. I won them at a fair. They sit up there. Then I got Piplup. I forgot where I got Piplup from, to be honest with you. It's like a squishmallow Piplup. What color are they? No, the cats. Oh, so I got so Beans, right? Beans is a black cat. And Beans he's like really fluffy. And he's got some white on him though. He's got like just a tad bit white. He's got the tiniest amount of white. Actually, you know what? Give me 1 second. I might have pictures of these bitches. I do not. Actually, give me 1 second. I might have pictures that I'm not thinking of these bitches. But he's got like a tad bit of white on his paws. So on the beans. He's got white on the beans, but everything else is black. Then we got Latte. Latte, he's a white cat with gray spots. He's got like gray spots on his body. But it's only on the top of his body. It's white everywhere, just 2 gray dots on the top of his body. Then we got Taco. And Taco, he's a... What the fuck are they called? It's like when they're brown and like... They got like a bunch of colors on them. It's like brown, black, all these other colors. It's like one of those. I'm gonna find it, dude. I'm gonna find a picture of him. I got pictures of him, bro. I swear. I can pull these pictures up. These won't hurt nobody. I don't think it's not gonna expose anything. There we go. That's Taco. Look at that guy. Look at him. He's the oldest. So this one's the oldest. He's 3? No, he's 2. He's gonna be 3. I can't show that one. So far, I got Taco. Let's see. They're gonna be here somewhere. I just know it. Yeah, that's Taco, though. That Taco... Yeah, what you said. Oh my goodness. Technically, I have 4 cats, but the 4th one is with my grandparents, so. But he was my cat. But he doesn't live with me no more. That guy's gone. But I fuck with him. I fuck with him heavy. He's awesome. Dude, where are the pictures of my cats, bro? Hot diggity dog. Here's Beans. And there's Latte. This guy is awesome. This guy is awesome. All right. This guy's based. And I'll tell you why. This guy loves being carried on the shoulder. So like, you know how like toddlers, they like to like fucking sit there and beg for uppies. They'll be like, uppies, uppies, I want uppies. You know, they'll sit there and fucking beg for uppies. That's what this guy does. He like begs for uppies. He begs. So you got to pick him up, put him on your shoulder, and he just sits there. He'll just chill out. But he's a good cuddler. He likes to cuddle. He takes a pet real good. He likes pets. He loves people too. He's the only one that shows up when people show up. Like he'll walk around, he'll relax, he'll be fine. This one's scared of everything, as you can see, right? Look at him. Look at him. Look at how low to the ground this guy is. Look at how low he is. He does not want to be touched. He's scared. And the only person he allows to get near him is my fiance. She's the only one that's allowed to get near him. Everybody else is a no-no. Then we have Taco. And he's okay. He's like the middle. So we got the one that's scared of everything, the one that's not scared of anything, and then the one that's like okay but not okay. So like he's cautious, but he'll stick his head out and he'll like look, he'll smell. And if it's like it's all good, he'll like walk around, but if you make like movements or anything that just puts him off, he's going to fucking run. This guy looks like he's about to jump at me, and he's going to jump at me. He's going to, like, leap through the screen. This guy's big. He is long. He's a long cat. Taco, let me tell you something. This guy is long. He can reach, brother. He, like, think of LeBron James. Not even LeBron. Think of Victor Wembanyama. This guy's like Victor Wembanyama of cats. Bro's a long dude. And usually you think of like Maine Coons. When you think of like big long cats, you think of Maine Coons. This guy is not a Maine Coon. Clearly. As you can see, he's clearly not a Maine Coon. This guy's got the basketball genes in him. And he's a fucking cat. Sucks. Could have been something. Could have lived up to his name. Well, his name is Taco, but maybe basketball would have been a better name. This guy is the opposite. The tiniest, smallest cat I've ever seen. He's small. He is a small fry. Look at him. Look at how small he is. And he's fluffy. So you would think the fluffy ones would be the big ones, but he's not. He's fluffy and he's small. He's tiny. Now this one is regular sized, as you can see. As you can see from right here. Let's look at. Let's zoom in on this. Let's zoom in on this puppy. Let's zoom in on this puppy. As you can see, he's very regular sized, right? Regular sized cat. Look at that stern face. There's another picture of him that I enjoy. It really grinds my gears when I see it. It doesn't grind my gears. I enjoy it. I don't know what the fuck I'm saying. It gets me excited. I see it and I know that's like, I look at it and I'm like, yep, that's him. You know? God, I gotta find it. More pictures of cat. Nah, it's not here. It's over, dude. It's fucking over, dude. I don't have it. I don't fucking have it. Look at this guy, dude, though. Look at him. Just look at the mouth placement, too. I want you guys to just really take a second to look at this. Look at that. It's like frowny. Oh, fuck. Look at frown. But he's not frowny, dude. He's happy. Look at those eyes. Look at those eyes. See, all that says is happy. Blessed with a happy heart, cursed with a cold smile. Chat, I'm fucking tired. I'm gonna go to bed. I already cracked the 3-hour mark. Do you like this? Do you like it? This is my be right back scene. I changed it. I'm gonna I'm so tired. I'm so tired. Late night shenanigans, brother. I think it's time. Oh yeah, this song goes hard.